Hello everybody, welcome back to the SN studio for some more old world action. I've been waiting for this one for quite some time. First of all, where are we? We are deep in the sands of Nekhara, and amongst the temple ruins and the pyramids and the cities beneath, we have, of course, the Tomb Kings of Khemri. The Tomb Kings are here, finally on the table. I've had them basically since before Old World launch, but only now I get to use them, but using them in style with the beautiful board that we have here. And defending their lands from intruders, we have, of course, the Tomb Kings fighting the High Elves. The High Elves are here, probably fresh off their boats, wandering around looking for arcane items and goodness, or putting a stop to some sort of threat, as High Elves tend to do. And Andy is here, our guest for today, with his High Elves force to face down my Tomb Kings. In terms of the battle today, we're doing just another standard mission, open battle, because obviously it's going to be Andy's first game, especially on camera, and I'm still learning the ropes. So until then, I'm going to be doing open battles for a few more. Actually, I might dabble next week, but I say next week recording for me, and then obviously when it gets to you guys on the channel. But until then, open battle, just keep it nice and easy because we're all still learning through the game. So, now before that, 2,000 points is the points limit for today, and I want to quickly talk to you about the Old World membership tier that's going to come up onto SN+. If you don't know what SN+ is, essentially it is our members section of the channel, and we cannot do any of this without the support of our members, genuinely. They help us bring the armies in, they help us bring in new terrain, they help us keep the lights on, and everything in between. So they are vital to the running and success of the channel. And with, of course, my passion for Old World, we have a new opportunity to add a new tier. This tier will be specifically based just for Old World, but I need some advice and opinions from all of you. I was considering using the SN Plus tier for Old World to be based around narrative campaigns. So different stories of a few lengths of different battle reports will have a narrative running through them. And if that is something that interests you, rather than just your standard battle reports, which will come up on YouTube, of course, anyway, and maybe occasionally on the SN Plus tier, but I'm thinking of the idea of narrative. It's more time and effort and work for us because obviously you have to write it and you have to do the extra recording and everything else. But if there is a appetite for that, then of course we'll definitely look into it. So comment below if you are interested in any of the idea of campaigns within the Old World, narrative-driven campaigns. Then comment below. DC, great idea. Narrative campaigns, please. Then I'll kind of get an understanding, a bit of a hint of what people want. So really appreciate that. And while you're there, hit the like button because it's free. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe because it makes us feel good. So anyway, on to that, we have Andy's list, and that is coming up next.
Welcome back to another report. I'm here bringing High Elves today. I've got a nice little mixed bag army, a little bit of everything. Hopefully, we should give these Tomb Kings a good run for the money. I've got a Prince leading the way. I've given him an Ogre Blade so he can hopefully crush a few skulls. We've got a Mark of Chrace on him, so he is a White Lion. Outside of that, he's a standard Prince. I've got a Mage, Archmage, of course, because what self-respecting High Elf player doesn't bring a Mage? He's bringing with him spells from the lore of High Magic, of course. They'll be in the description below. Have a look, see what I've got. So for my core choices today, I've brought 20 Spearmen with full command. And they, as an attachment, have got 10 Archers with them. So Longbows, Light armour, it should hopefully do some work. With them, I've got 20 Lothern Sea Guard. Again, spears, bows, shields, they'll do some damage as well. They're going to do, I hope, a little bit. I've given them the War Banner as well, because I hope to get them in combat. +1 in the combat resolve may help them just win a little bit more. We've then got attached in my rare slots sorry, my special slots, I keep forgetting which way it is. In the special slots, I've got 20 white lions. With them, I have, again, full command. They're normal great weapons, fantastic axes that they've got. And they've got a lion banner on them, which makes them immune to fear. So no fear, no terror, auto-passed. Brilliant work. We've got 10 Swordmasters of Hoeth, because who doesn't bring Swordmasters? But they're just stock, not doing anything special with them. We've got, again, full command in there, just because it needs to be. We've got attached another 5 Dragon Princes. Full command, musician, standard, champion. Dragon Princes, they're a great unit. I'm not sure on them, but they're a great unit. So we'll see what they can do. Then in my rare slots, I've got a Bolt Thrower. No High Elf player leaves home without a Bolt Thrower. Always Bolt Thrower. And then for a little bit of a random one, Frost Phoenix. I don't see them very often. They're a great unit. Tough, resilient, high damage. On top of that, always fight last aura. They've got a Blizzard aura, so anything in contact with them fights last. I know against low initiative Tomb Kings, not really great, but every little helps. They're still a good, solid beat stick. So I'm hoping with all of that, we can stick these Tomb Kings back in their hole.
Finally, the Tomb Kings are on the table, and I cannot wait to get started to see how they work. Now, we are 2,000 points exactly, and we are led by a Tomb King. The Tomb King has the Ogre Blade. I've given him the Potion of Speed, and I've given him the Shield of Petra. I think that's how you pronounce it. And essentially, it makes him good in combat. He's got a little bit of survivability with that -1 to your weapon skill when you fight him. But the big nasty, of course, is that he is mounted on top of a War Sphinx. This War Sphinx, I've given the Venomous Sting to it as an upgrade because I had some points spare. And of course, we have 2 Tomb Guard basically on top of the Hodor, on top of the big old carriage on top. So that's with the Tomb King we're rocking along with those guys. Only modeled 1 because I couldn't fit them all in. But it just says you just replace one of the crew. So absolute beast, really makes him tough. And I think it's also quite cool as like a standout piece, is like, the general marching on top of a War Sphinx. Supporting him though, and keeping all the army together in one piece, we have the High Priest. Of course, I've made him a level 4. I've given him the Scroll of Transmogrification, or whatever how it's pronounced. And that essentially could turn my opponent's mages into a frog. So, of course I'm going to take it, because it'll be hilarious. And then I've also given him Serpent Staff and the Talisman of Protection for a little bit of survivability on him. And I might try and wheel him out on his own and see how that works instead of putting him in a unit, because I want to try and keep him as safe as possible. And all the spells I'm taking are all in the description below, so you can have a little read, pause it, hit the like button while you're there, and then you can see what we're working with. Then we go over into our core. We have, starting off, a big brick of 30 skeleton warriors. Full command on these, and of course they all have spears and light armor. Just wanted to put them into as much points as I can to make them as survivable as I can. I've given them the Mirage banner, so it allows them to basically survive a bit of shooting, which I know the elves do have a little bit of. And then I've actually given the champion the Armour of Meteoric Iron. Why? Well, he gets a 5-up save anyway, but this is a 5-up save that can't be reduced at all. And I had some points spare, so I thought, why not? Moving on, we have 10 skeleton horsemen. So these cavalry with the spears, I think they're rule of cool. I've always liked the idea of proper cavalry, but they're not very good, I think, on paper at least. But I've tried to spice them up a little bit. I've given the champion the Death Mask of Kahut, or Canute, which essentially allows them to have terror. So quite handy in a situation. Terror is quite powerful in the old world, it seems. So I'm giving them a little bit more with that magic item. Then, carrying on in core, we have 2 identical units of 4 chariots. And these chariots, again, have full command. We have a musician and a standard on each of them, and a champion to match. I'm not a big fan of light chariots, and we'll see how they go. They look cool at least. So moving on from that, we have in specials, we just have ourselves a Tomb Scorpion with the ambushes upgrade, so that I can bring him on at some point during the game using the From Beneath the Sands, which my High Priest has as an ability or a special rule. And into rare choices, we have a couple here. We have, of course, the Screaming Skull Catapult. You don't leave home without them, and you don't leave home without the upgrade Skulls of the Foe to add a little bit of extra debuffs to people's leaderships when, of course, you fire it. And from that, we have ourselves a Casket of Souls, one of my favorite models, I think, a lot of people's favorite models, let's be honest, in the Tomb King's range. There's no upgrades or anything on this guy, he just has the Tomb Guardians, and he has now 2 different powers, Light of Death and Light of Protection, that, it's like basically a magic missile, or you can have a buff aura for ward saves, which is pretty cool. Rounding off the list, I have a Necrolith Colossus, aka the Bone Giant. There's nothing to upgrade him in the book, so he's just standard with his big pair of massive Kofesh blades. And he seems quite good, so I'm going to check him out. He causes terror, so hopefully you'll put the work in, probably on one of my flanks. We shall see. So that is my list in its entirety. I am looking forward to seeing how it performs. The sands will rise once again, and we will reap what we are due, because they've taken all the lands off us, and the High Elves have come knocking around. So you've seen Andy's list, you've seen my list, you've seen the battlefield, so we'll see you there in just a second.
Off the coasts of the Charnel Deeps, and the rivers that run far into the lands of Nekahara, an expedition of High Elves delved into the forgotten lands of the dead, seeking out arcane lore and artifacts for study. An unforgiving heat coated the desert that covered necropolises, ancient temples, and hidden cities beneath endless dunes. Each held a wealth of treasures that awaited a bold adventurer. But they also came at a price. To disturb the past is to court with those lost to the sands of time, dry bones of a bygone age are renewed with sickly unlife. Legions of the dead would rise once again, honor-bound by oath and sorcery to defend the tombs of their liege lords. The Tomb Kings would return once more.
Deep in the south were the lands of the dead. The Nekahara rise once again. Hey Andy.
Hello.
Here we are. I'm very, very excited because this is one of the first games I had in my head when we were going to do world content. But of course we ended up doing Beastmen because we had an opportunity to bring the Beastmen in. It was something a little bit different. So I painted all the Tomb Kings ready, or finished my army off, and then was like, right, I'm going to do it now. And then never used them for weeks. So I'm very excited because here they are in all their glory. And we're in the good old dunes and deserts of the once mighty Nekahara. where, I'm not entirely sure, but perhaps somewhere near where your ships have landed
I think so.
on some sort of raiding party.
I think so.
Yeah, or just looking, I don't know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Sunbathing,
Why are you
maybe.
here? I say, okay. Okay, you're here for the beaches. I get it, all right.
It's down south. We've got to, with the weather's warm.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that. So anyway, we are playing the open battle once again, as I mentioned at the start, because, Andy's first game on camera especially.
It's my actual first game.
First game, full game.
Full game, yeah.
We've had a couple of practice bits and bobs
exactly.
after work and whatnot, but
Yeah.
not quite a full start to finish.
This is it. So
This is your first,
take it easy.
your first defeat.
Yeah. Well, we're what 3-0?
Yeah,
so far.
I won my first game and that was it. And funny enough, it's because of the high elves and because I had a dragon. But other than that, so here we are. Let me take you through the battlefield. What we're going to be doing, we have lots of just little shrubs. We're going to use the trees themselves. If you go over the trees exactly, then we'll class them as difficult and everything else. But all of this rubble is just nice, looking nice. And then we have, of course, the old tombs. I guess that's a tomb or
Temple,
yeah,
tomb.
Could be a shop. Yeah, could be an old Nekharan shop where you
Yeah.
buy your jars to put your organs in and whatnot. And then, of course, an archway because I hope I get my bone giant through there. Maybe that'll be hilarious, but we don't know yet. So, other than that, so nice and simple for the battlefield because it's a nice and simple game for two nice and simple people.
Exactly.
Let's go through deployment. Let's start off with yourself. Now, I won the roll-off, and we have equal numbers of drops, which means that I will get +1 to this, which is quite nice. But that being said, what do we got on your right flank?
So, right flank, I'm starting with 5 Dragon Princes.
Okay.
Full command.
Beautiful.
Hopefully they'll win me the flank. We have 20 Spearmen.
Lovely.
In a detachment with Archers.
Yes, they are. Yes.
So, again, just to help push the flank,
I like that.
see where we go.
Yeah.
Back up, Swordmasters.
Yeah, they're very cool.
They're in the middle. There is that horrible archway, but they're in the middle. Hopefully they can do bits and
Yeah,
bobs.
they can do bits and pieces.
In the centre, we have 20 Sea Guard with the Mage.
Yes.
Shooty,
Yep.
stabby.
Yep.
We love them.
Like it. Like
Frost
a goblin.
Phoenix.
Frost Phoenix. This is what I'm scared of. I have no idea what it does.
We've got to, got to bring the chiller with us.
I never had
It's
one,
portable
so-
air conditioning.
The chiller, yeah, of course. Yeah, it makes sense now. Yeah, you brought your air conditioning to the desert. Genius. Absolute genius. You win the game.
So, yeah, we brought the beast.
Yep.
Hopefully, it's going to do some work.
It's true.
Bolt thrower hiding in the trees.
Yes, there's no hills because we are lacking hills, desert hills especially. But you
Yes.
did make some hills for us, which is lovely.
Yes.
But wrong colour.
Yeah.
They're like a brown, marshy kind of style.
Yeah, all right, okay. So
Next time.
that's DC pushing me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the general
Yes.
with his white lions.
Oh, that's the scary unit because he gives them all kinds of crazy buffs, right?
He's giving a few buffs. They're giving a few things. It's all fun.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's all fun in games.
Don't worry about it. They'll just get to combat and hack things up.
Now, here we are, the Tomb Kings of Khemri. We have, of course, on my left flank, the first unit of chariots, followed by the Necrolith Colossus, aka the Bone Giant. Then we have our absolutely still terrible, I think, but comment below, see how you feel, of our horsemen, heavy cavalry, that, they're rubbish. They're really, really bad.
Our test game, they worked brilliantly.
Yeah, they did, yeah, they
The
just
little
crumbled.
practice game, I think, what was it? 1 strike?
Yeah, they all
and
died.
they just died.
Yeah, they all died. But the thing is that I prefer like the classic cavalry. I don't know, I just like them. So I built them that way.
Not
Rule
have.
of cool. Yeah.
You can't not have them.
Right?
That's it.
I love them. I love
Exactly.
them. So anyway, that's them. They're on my kind of centre to left flank. Let's see what they do moving up that way. And then we have, of course, the Tomb King, yet to be named, followed by his buddies. He took, there's meant to be 2 of them on there, but you can't fit them all in. So there is just the 1 on the War Sphinx. And then we have, the Casket of Souls, which I absolutely love. Don't know if it's going to do anything, but, again, rule of cool. And then we have the big old brick of Phalanx Spearmen I'm going to rock the High Priest on his own, on the side, because you can't target him within 3 inches. I don't think he's good in combat. I've given him a staff just in case, but if he dies, it's all over. They all crumble. So as long as you can't target him, I'm going to check what that Frost Phoenix does after this, just in case I've done something terrible, and it can do something horrendous. Yeah, exactly. I'll check that out. He might be in the unit. You might see him in a moment in the unit, because that could be a terrible decision. But yeah, I just find if I could hide him around, so he doesn't get targeted and he can just cast his hexes and stuff, then probably all the better, rather than being in one of the big combat units. Now, Screaming Skull, of course, doing what it does best. We have bombardment, so at least we can fire indirect. That's okay. And then we have the last unit chariots because I was kind of, because of this, I was stuck for space. So on that flank they went. Now that's everything.
It does make deployment very difficult.
It does.
It's impassable
But
stuff.
I like that.
Yeah,
we're
going to have a 300 moment in the middle here.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see how it rolls. Now I get +1 to this roll. Let's see who will be going first here. Will the sands be kind?
Here we go.
A 4 and 2. Oh, that means we got Tomb Kings, turn 1, coming up. Light of Protection. I'll be using this now on the Casket of Souls. Unfortunately, my High Priest, all of his hexes are out of range, so I'm not doing anything there. So it's just this, and there's no bringing back any models because nothing's been lost yet on my Arise. And I got my Will Be Done as well, of course, to do. So Light of Protection, I need an 8 to cast. That goes off with a bound level. So on top of that, do you want to do your Fated Dispel on this one?
Can I dispel my Will Be Done as well or not? No, that's not.
I know that's just an ability. I should have done that first, technically. Sorry, everybody, but it doesn't matter at this stage.
So yes, let me do, because you're not doing any other spells. So
no, it's bound level 3, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Yeah. So here we go. Let's go for some lucky dice.
Yeah. Oh no, so a 6, but not
Nothing
quite
close.
enough. So everything within 18 inches of the casket has, of my side, of course, has a 6-up ward save, and if you get close enough, it's -1 to your weapon skill, I believe. So. -1 to your modified, any hit rolls made, which is quite nice. Quite nice. And then we've got the leadership from the Tomb King on My Will Be Done, which goes off. And I will give him a D3 movement modifier for, +3. Okay, so he's got an extra 3 movement now, thanks to My Will Be Done. Now, in terms of movement, there's no charges, of course, so we're going to the movement phase, and that's coming up next. Here we are, end of the movement phase, and quite a tentative one for me. Well, I say that, they don't move too quick for some of the units, but let's talk through it. On the left flank, I have been cautious with my chariots. I don't want them charged, or at least I kind of want an inviting failed charge, perhaps, to the dragon princes, so that you then get smashed by the chariot, and then you do nothing. I do nothing, and then you chop me up. You don't seem concerned. And then following on their side, of course, the Bone Giant did what he does best and just kind of trundled along being a Bone Giant. On the kind of center ground, we have moved up with our horsemen. Again, just push them, do what they do best. And then we've pushed forward with the War Sphinx because he's an absolute beast. I want to get him in combat. And as long as I can block up those White Lions, then I think maybe we'll see a Phoenix versus War Sphinx throwdown, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how they charge, how they do. And of course, they put with the Castle of Souls because it can't move, but it can pivot and then push forward slightly with both the High Priest and the unit of Skeleton Warriors, and then kind of wheeled around a little bit with the last unit of chariots. So with that, we're going to go with some shooting. And we have these guys. And of course, the Tomb Kings have the arrows of, I think, Asaph, I think I want to say.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I'll probably say it wrong. Apologise to all
More
the
than likely. Don't
Tomb
me.
Kings
I
veterans.
didn't read the Tomb King army list, so this is all a surprise.
Neither did I. Right, so we've got 8 shots, 2 shots apiece. Hitting on 5s always into the Dragon Princes. Apologies, I should have named my target. And then, that's great, actually.
That's abnormally.
Yeah, you have toughness 3, right?
Toughness 3, so...
Strength 3 with my bows. Just 2.
2.
Just 2.
And what's your...
That's it, just...
No armour.
Yeah, no armour. Yeah,
so here we go.
The
Anything but
Warbows.
1s.
Oh.
We're all coming up gravy.
Yeah, fine. Fine. We're out of range with our... These guys have short bows rather than war bows, which is a bit odd.
It's a big monster.
Yeah,
It
but...
shouldn't have big long bows.
Well... and then we've got 8 shots here. I'm putting just into the Sea Guard in front, just to try and thin their ranks a little bit. Hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits. We like that. With the bone dice, cast the bones. And then 2 wounds, please.
2 wounds. Okay.
I guess you've got light armor, shield.
Light armour and shield.
Already?
So this is 4.
5 ups.
5s, yes. 5s. I'm getting used to this.
Hey, 2
good.
dropped. Okay, so first blood. And now, I need to have a little think about where I'm going to fire this. It's going to be indirect, but we're going to fire it somewhere. Okay, well, we all know where it's going. Right in the center of these guys. Now, if I hit, because it's indirect fire, part of the bombardment rules, if I get this hit marker, we have to go where the arrow says, but reduce my bliss skill, which is only 2. And it's a misfire. Let's find out what we do. Oh, okay. It just doesn't fire this turn. And that will be that. So, but, now I need to find out. It's 2d6 for Skulls of the Fallen, where that scat.
It didn't fire.
I guess it didn't technically fire, right?
No, it didn't fire.
Yeah.
It's a misfire. So,
So there's no. For that means what we're talking about is that I have a special rule, an upgrade, where once the scattered dice has been kind of finally placed, you do 2d6, and in that range, you get a -1 leadership in that bracket.
yes.
But yeah, you're right. It didn't actually.
And fire.
Yeah, didn't fire, right? It just went.
Do you get the
Wang.
2d6?
No, that doesn't bother me anyway. Leadership is not a thing for the undead. So yes, I'll double check that that's just one turn and there's no like wounds lost or anything. I don't think it is on a 5. And that's the end of my turn. That's all the shooting I can do. So we're going to go on to High Elves strategy phase. Starting off with the Elven Mage of Elvenness.
Here we go.
Here we go.
High magic.
Yes.
Here we go.
Right.
So, I'm going to start off with Hex.
Yep.
Because we all love a good Hex.
We do.
So I'm going to be using Drain Magic.
Okay.
This puts a 24-inch bubble
Okay.
around the mage,
Yeah.
which adds 2 to all of your casting spells.
Oh, I don't like that.
I love it.
I don't like that. Okay. All right. Let's see where this goes off.
Here we go. So 9 plus.
9 plus.
And I am on 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 in total.
11. I'm going to give it a go because I'm within 24 with my High Priest.
Yes.
I do have my scroll of transmogrification, turning you into a toad, but it won't be on this one. That's shut down, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yep.
Boom.
So no Drain Magic
No
for me.
Drain Magic. Well done, High Priest. Well done. Not in my sands, my friend.
Okay. So,
Beach is closed.
yeah. Much disappointment.
Indeed. Sadness all round.
Disappointment.
Okay.
So I'm now going to do Shield of Sapphire
Okay.
on my Sea Guard. This will give them a 5-up ward save.
I can't do my scroll. Silly me, because I dispelled
You did
that.
dispel.
Instead of dispelling, yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what? It'll be for next turn.
Yep, exactly. I can look forward to that then. So here we go. That is on 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 again.
Okay, all yours.
So that goes off.
Yep. And it gives them a bit of a buff, right?
Yep, so they have a ward save.
Yeah, fair enough.
It helps.
That helps.
It helps.
Anything else strategy-wise?
No.
And I presume no charges? Or do you want to have a little thing to measure?
I'm going to have a thing.
All right.
I'm going to have a thing
Yeah.
because it'd be rude not to. In fact, actually, they're impetuous.
Ooh, so they might have to if they're in range.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
So let's measure it.
Right. What is happening?
Well, I had a think, and I wouldn't be a high elf if I didn't go.
Boom. It's charge time, people. Oh, yes. Impetuous. None of that. We're going in anyway. I can stand and shoot, which is unusual for undead. Maybe I'm not a big Tomb King player from the past, so maybe they could have buffed before, but in the old days, all you could do was hold.
Yeah, I think undead skeletons could not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember a time that
And
they
there's
could.
nothing in the books that says you can't stand and shoot
We've
now.
looked.
Yeah,
we've
looked.
double-checked.
Only thing I can't do is flee, so, which I will be doing. I will be shooting 5s. That's 3 hits, people. And then 4s. 2 wounds, come on.
2 of them.
Drop me a Dragon Prince. No, of course not.
Clink.
Now, it's 2d6 pick the highest, followed by a d6 modifier for your Swift Stride, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Here
So-
we go. I don't know what you need, but
I need very high.
okay. I like very high. That's
So-
very high.
So that's 6,
Now-
which is good. And now the modifier is another 3.
3. Is that enough?
I think just about.
That just
does it.
about?
Just about.
Okay, the Dragon Princes are in. That is not good for me.
Yeah, that does just about. Where are we here? Yes, because that's 8 plus there. Yep.
Okay, you're in. Now,
Sneaks in.
before you're in, you need to do me a fear check, unless you're immune to fear.
I do need to do you a fear check. This is
my-
going to be
yeah.
where I fail
Yeah.
horribly.
My unit strength is much higher.
So let's move these out of the way.
Yes.
Um,
You do have Valor of
Ooh.
Ages for a reroll.
yeah, actually, I need to double check.
It could be immune to psychology.
Or they cause fear.
Oh.
I can't remember.
See, I got in a lot of trouble in the last game because I forgot Phoenix Guard had fear, and they ate me alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's make
because
sure.
there's random units that have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I
check.
need to double check.
All right. Well, I've been schooled. Valor of Ages, I was saying it's a reroll for fear, but it's not, it's just panic.
It's just panic.
Yeah.
That's the difference between that and veteran. Veteran is leadership tests.
Quite spicy, actually.
Whereas
Yeah.
valor is only for
panic.
break or panic.
Yeah, which is interesting. And also, you don't cause fear.
Nope.
We double checked, so there's no boo-boos here.
Nope.
So it's time to roll some dice.
I've got to roll under 9.
Otherwise,
Here we go. Odds on a 12?
Yeah. No, you're
Hey,
fine. They're
get in.
fine.
Here we
So,
go.
We'll get them in, and then we'll get to the rest of the movement coming up. I am in a lot of trouble here. That is not going well. Now, I debated, because they have reserve move, right? So which means you can shoot and then move again. I didn't want to go forward closer, because I was very tentative in the first place. But I didn't want to go backwards, because I need to charge you, right? So, should I move back a little bit with reserve move? I think you can just wheel back. I have to check. Anyway, point is, I'm in trouble on this flank. But the Bone Giant is there at least, so hopefully that'll be something. Let's see what happens. Now, talk us through, Andy, the rest of your movement.
So everything else has just generally pushed up. So our Spearmen move forwards. I've left the Archers here at the moment. They are a detachment, so these aren't benefiting from any of the leadership stuff.
Right, they're going to be fine anyway, I guess.
Exactly, but they're at the back. They're just staying there. Swordmasters, I've moved them up a little bit.
Yep.
They've wheeled, so they've not gone full movement. They haven't had the opportunity. Here, I have a spell to cast. We'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, we want to do that on camera, which is why we didn't do it in the middle.
So we'll do that in a minute. So they've stood still for the moment.
Yep.
Tweety's moved up.
Yep, Tweety's moved up. Yeah, conditioner.
We've got to move him.
Yep.
Get him in ready to move. And the same with the White Lions as well. Moving up. We're going to end up, as we said before, it's going to be a bottleneck.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Or a fractured bone fest. One of the two.
Yeah, one or the other. I've got a feeling I know which one it's going to be. Okay, so let's do that spell. I will try and stop you if I can.
So I'm going to try Walk Between Worlds on the Swordmasters.
Yes.
Not the Swordmasters, the Sea Guard. Speak English, Andrew. This will put them into the ethereal state.
Okay.
And we'll give them a reserves keyword so they can move after shooting.
Wow. Yeah.
It's quite cool.
That's quite cool.
It's quite cool.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
So let's see. So it does go off.
Wow. I think it's time to use the scroll of transmogrification, my friend.
Here we go.
You're waiting for. Let me read it out to everybody. For a wizard, there are a few things better than the rush of joy felt upon turning a rival into a frog.
Yes.
So, this actually happened off camera when we played our little fun game.
Yes, this did.
So, the bearer will use the scroll instead of making a wizardly dispel, which I'm doing. The spell is cast as normal, so you get it. Once the spell has been resolved, it has been, the casting player must roll equal to or lower than the caster's wizard level on a single d6. Should they fail, they turn into a frog.
So, as all of you are aware from seeing me on camera the few other times I've been here,
exactly,
I'm renowned for not rolling high. I need a 5 or a 6 for this to work for DC.
I know.
We're guaranteed a 5 or a 6.
Okay, here we go. I'm feeling it. No!
Yes!
It's awful. It's single use as well. That's my transmogrification done. But that would have been so much fun too.
I finally rolled low when I needed to.
Exactly. Right, well, that's the end of the movement phase done. Let's get into shooting.
Yes.
Coming up next. These lowly archers are firing at my Colossus. So, please feel free.
Here we go.
He's large target, so it doesn't reduce your
long range.
Yes, but it partial cover and stuff. I just checked.
That's fine.
So that's
not a
here we
problem.
go.
I've only got 5 of them that can shoot you because of this really obnoxious...
That's beautiful, yeah.
Beautiful, but obnoxious terrain. So 5 of them into here.
Yep.
So we are going to be forced to
Yeah.
hit because of all the penalties. So that's fine.
2 hits.
That's 2.
And then 6s. Couple of 6.
6s.
Hey!
One of them.
Okay, he's got a heavy arm.
Oh, that's a longbow, so it's -1 AP.
Oh, he takes a
Armour
wound.
bane.
We don't like that. He takes a wound. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes, regen. Of course.
Yeah, go for your regen.
No.
Nothing.
Doesn't have regen.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, so he takes a wound on him. I'll put a wound marker on him in a moment. Well done.
Good.
I was laughing at 5 measly bows, and they've stuck one in him.
Imagine if there was more.
I know.
Right, so now we're going to go with the Sea Guard
Yes.
into your big brick of skeletons.
Yes. Now, these have the Mirage banner. Mirage. Which means that it's extra 1, -1. So you're hitting on 5s?
5s, yes.
All right,
So
well.
here we go.
You know what?
So 5s. Oof.
That's 4.
We'll take some of that.
All right, would have been the same anyway, look. All 3s and 2s.
Yep, exactly. So yeah.
Right. 4 hits, and then 4s. You got strength 3, right? So
Strength 3, yeah.
4s to wound. That's 3 wounds.
3.
Now I have light armor shield, and then I have my 6-up ward save and my regen, which is nice. So light armor shield, save 1. And then we have the ward save, thanks to the light of protection, save another 1. And then we've got a regeneration. 6-up. You saw it come in, you know.
So seen it, yeah.
Nestled in the palm trees, soaking up the sun, we have the Eagle Claw bolt thrower going into my, unfortunately, into my chariots.
Yeah, let's see if we can plink some damage.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do single shot, it's not worth it, so I'm going to multi-shot.
Love
so
that.
It's D3 plus 3.
Okay.
So let's see what we get. A mighty 6 shots.
What you want.
There we go.
So you're within 24-inch range with your 48-inch range, overall. So you're not long range, which is nice.
So 3s to hit you.
Okay.
Here we go.
3s to hit. That's a lovely spread of hits.
That's good. So that's 5 of them.
Yep.
Now we're 4s to wound you because we're strength 4.
Oh, nice. Toughness 4, yeah.
So here we go. And
wow.
So that's 4.
Is that 4? Right. Okay. Now I do have. Let me quickly check. I'm pretty sure I've got a 5 up here. 5 up armor.
So you are 6s because it's minus 1 AP.
6s minus 1 AP. 6s followed by.
Oh, come on.
I still have my vulnerable save, and I'm with 18 inches of my light of protection.
There
you go.
I want comments saying how horrible.
Now these are the same dice as earlier. Okay.
This is ancient Necrons. This is. Come on.
Exactly. I love it. Well, that's the end of that. Let's go straight into fighting. And that's coming up next. Forgot to mention, after we cast that spell, which was called
Walk Between Worlds.
Walk Between Worlds, they shot, and then they've done a little movement forward across the reserve move. So you can't really notice much difference, but they've nudged forward.
Yeah.
Nudging, nudging, nudging.
Exactly. They're just a little bit closer.
Panic stations. Here we go. Dragon princes are here, smashed into the cavalry, into the chariots. I am out of range for my 18-inch light of protection for my Casket of Souls.
Good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah, good. I'll give you that. Also, the Bone Giant was out as well, but alas. So, off we go. Let's start. Lots of attacks, right? 11 attacks come in for those guys?
11. So, 10 plus 1 extra for the champion.
I love that.
So, here we go. We are hitting you on
3s. But you're re-rolling 1s,
re-rolling 1s because we are Ilthamar weapons.
Ooh, I love that.
So, okay. That's good. So, 3 have lost.
That's very good. Oh dear. Now, your strength 3 normally, plus your lances, so that's 5.
5.
I'm
So
toughness 4, so 3s.
3s again. Here we go.
3s again.
And we have...
That's
3
5.
done. So 5, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's minus, right?
Minus 1.
Minus 1, okay.
6s.
6s. 1, okay. And then I have regens, but these do count towards your combat res. No. So that's 4. So that's 1 destroyed. And then 1 is down to 2 wounds remaining. So you've done 4 in terms of combat res so far. But you do have ponies, right?
I do have ponies.
Ponies, okay.
Pony Express time.
Yes.
So 4 there will mark for our combat res, just so I know what's going on.
Nice.
Right, so ponies, we have 5 of them.
5 of them.
5 of them.
Clip clops. Weapon skill 3, I imagine?
Yep, weapon skill 3, so 4s to hit you.
4s to hit me. Oh, no rerolls for those ponies. Nope. But your strength is 3 to my toughness 4, so 5s.
5s, yes.
Worth a shot, though.
Here we go.
Hey, 1. No AP, so 5 up here.
Nothing.
No. 6 up regen. No.
The ponies.
Down to 1 wound remaining, so you've got 5 in combat res there.
There we go.
So, but I get to fight back because they're still alive.
Yes.
So I've got 2, 4, 6 attacks from my skeletons on top with +1 for one of the champions. Let's move that. And then we're looking at weapon skill 3 to weapon skill of your lots
5.
of 4s.
So 4s, yeah.
Yeah.
4.
No rerolls for me. And then we're looking at strength 3 to your toughness 3. So 4s.
Nothing.
I said 4s.
4s.
Okay. That's not good. Then we have 6 ponies though. And this is where
that's very good. You're mistaken.
The ponies. And the ponies. Oh yes. 2 wounds.
2 ponies. Here we go. Ponies for the win.
on.
Ponies
Okay.
for the win. Here we go. So anything but 1s.
Oh, you do have a 6-up ward save, right?
do have
For
a
being
6-up ward
dragon
save,
armour,
yes.
whatever it's called.
So
Yes.
no. So
At
1
least
goes down.
1 goes down, but I still am losing quite a bit. So you have done 5 wounds.
Yep.
And then you are closed order.
Closed order, and I have a banner.
And a banner. Okay, right. I have a banner. I'm open order, and I've done a wound. So I lost by 5.
Yep.
So he crumbles because he's got 1 wound left.
Yep.
And then, so that's 1. So then I've got 4 more. So then he crumbles. Oh, I think it was champion last.
Champion last, yes.
So it will be this way. So he crumbles with the 1 wound left. And then that's 4 wounds. And then he is down to 2 wounds. And he'll give ground 2 inches. Ouch, ouch. My flank is now just completely gone. But I do have a bone giant there.
Yes. It's not going to do much, though.
No, I know.
Because I'm going to go that way.
Nudge. You're going to nudge. We'll do that. We'll give ground. I'll push it back. And then you're going to pursue, of course, or follow up, I should say.
Yep.
Get the words right, DC. Get the words right. And then we're going on to my turn 2.
Yes.
Nice. Strategy phase, turn 2. Let's start off with my will be done. And we're going to go for movement again, I think. Because, do I go for weapon skill? Do we try and charge? No, I'm going to go for movement. My will be done. We're fine. So we're going to go D3 plus movement for another 2. Little extra 2 movement there on the big old king, which is nice. Now what we're going to do is the Lich Priest is turn 2, so from beneath the sands. And we've got a little scorpion friend. Look, little scorpion. He is going to come in.
He's very cute.
He's cute. He's got a nasty stinger, though.
Stick him right in the middle.
Yeah. So I need to do a leadership test first to see if he comes in from the sands. He does indeed. So he will come in within 12 inches of my High Priest and then 6 inches away from any enemy. He can't charge, but I will bring him in a moment. And unfortunately, my Lich Priest, my High Priest, I should say, he's out of range with all his hex spells still. So I have to do another movement phase, I know, in which to get him close. It's 15-inch range most of it, and 18. I'm just out of 18. So yeah, with that, he's not going to be doing anything fun. But yeah, let's go on to charges, and I think I have a couple. Elf shenanigans at play. Everyone who plays against the High Elves know the kind of players that they are.
We cheat. We cheat with math.
I am a High Elf player myself, so yes. We cheat with math. You're just smarter than everybody else. So I can't see him. I'm out. Hence the whole pushing forward. Highly calculated from the start, I imagine. But my bone giant cannot see them, which is really annoying. I mean, trust me, I was down there like testing. No, nothing. So he's out. No, he's not out of range here. He is within 12 of there. So I'm just going to go for a charge because, why not? I need to get 6. So, because he's movement 6 plus that. So, get me a 6, please. Oh, I saw the 6 for a second. He will
so close.
Trundle forward 5.
So close.
I didn't get charged by Spearmen, but it is what it is. It's better than that than, sitting there. Now, my Scorpion has popped up this side. I was in another dilemma because I need to get some charges off. I need to get aggressive because every time I don't play aggressive, I end up losing. So I'm going for gold. And anywhere the Scorpion went across here within this 12-inch bubble, then it would stop these charges going off, other than perhaps sitting them right here, which is, kind of pointless. So what I've done is popped him this side. He's popped out the sand, and he will try and shore up this flank and head up that way, so I don't get any kind of, any of this shenanigans. Any of big old flanking from cavalry, which, as we know historically, doesn't go well on the flanks.
It's kind of what they're there for.
Yeah, exactly. So
heavy cavalry.
Yeah. Hopefully the Scorpion will do his job. Look how cute he is. So let's go into charges for the rest of them. Let's start off with the horsemen. They're 16 inches away of their because they have swift stride, plus 3 inches to their charge range. So I need 2 dice here. I need to get a big old high roll, which is really good. That's a 6. And then plus D6 here, which is 5. That's them.
They're going to be in.
Those
That's
are
fine.
in.
Well, my charge reaction, because it is my Sea Guard, so
Yes.
they're going to stand and shoot.
Yes.
And I have the drilled, not drilled, it's the naval discipline rule for them, which allows them to reform after they've stood and shot.
That's cool.
So they can go back into ranks.
Ah, that's very cool. I like that. Before that, I have the Terrifying Mask of Terrifyingness, which is the actual terminology for it.
So I suppose I need a terror test.
They cause terror, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Terror test,
Terror
please.
test, here we go.
You might actually run away.
And that is a 9.
You should be
so
fine.
I'm fine because they'll be within
General's leadership.
General's
Beautiful.
range. So,
yeah, not a problem. So we'll move those guys in, and then we'll do your shooting in a moment.
We'll do the shooting in a second,
let's
fine.
just do it off camera quickly because I don't think it'll be too devastating. But now over here, the other charge range. It's a similar thing. Swift stride. I need a good charge. I'm going into the Phoenix to try and slow them all down. Let us begin. That is a 4. So not great.
less good.
Plus 1. That's a fail.
That's not good at all.
So the modifier adds, so I will go forward 5 inches there. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's nowhere near. That's a shame, but here we are. We'll trundle forward with those. We'll move in with these. and then heal trundle forward 5, and then we'll get to last. Oh, I was going to forget my movement. Then we're going to movement, and then we'll carry on with shooting.
Yes. So DC, I think you should tell everybody the small error of judgment that has benefited
It's my
me.
birthday today. No, so look, I've charged my horseman thinking I'm a tactical genius. There's a big charge. Everything's got off. And I forgot they've got walk between worlds, which means they're ethereal and I can't do anything against them. So, classic high elf player. He tricked me. No, it's my fault. And
I'm sorry, DC. No,
Yeah.
I'm not sorry at all. This is going to be a bloodbath
Yeah.
or a bone breaker.
End of the movement phase summary here because not much actually moved. Of course, the Colossus trundled forward. I moved my Tomb Scorpion. I didn't realise. I thought they could come out and move, but of course it was in the command phase, and it just says they counter shoot as they shot. They can't shoot anything. Not that they can.
And it can't charge.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say. It says act as
Yeah.
normal.
So great. So he moved
yeah.
up 7, which is quite nice. I didn't realise. So happy little bonus there. He's a little bit closer with his snippy snips against those dragon princes. Then we have, of course, we have that. And I did lose 2 from all of your arrows that came in. And of course, as we mentioned, the drilled special rule means that you can reform.
Naval discipline.
Yes, naval discipline. So shocking. Shocking error on my behalf.
Hi, Elves.
Yeah,
We don't cheat. We're just better.
that's dodgeball, isn't it? Better than you, and we know it. So yeah, and then I just basically wheeled slightly with the skeleton warriors, followed by the high priest, moved across slightly, and then cut across again with the war sphinx and the big old daddy himself on top. So, and these guys trundle forward, of course, because they failed their charge as well. Now, in terms of shooting, they failed charge, so they can't shoot. I got really excited then about shooting, but of course they charged. Yeah. So, how do you feel about that?
I'm happy about this.
Yeah. We all guessed it. You know what's happening. Hopefully this time we'll have some sort of resolution here. And it's a direct hit.
Oof.
But you have to, because it's indirect, you have to move the arrow. However, I have a ballistic skill of 2.
So it doesn't move.
It doesn't move. So it goes straight in the middle. Let's count up how many bodies we've hit, and we'll come back for the wound rolls. Okay, so it's 2 auto hits under the little banner, because they are 5 wide. And then we have 10 splashed around, which is beautiful. So, on a 4-up that will be. So first of all, though, we have Skulls of the Fallen Foe, or Foe Skulls of Foeness, Foe Death Skull Foe, of 9 inches. So there's a 9-inch circumference. Everything has -1 leadership. Isn't that nice?
So 9 inches.
Oh, it doesn't get your Sea Guard, unfortunately.
It does not, no.
No.
So
Boo.
just out of there.
So just one on a little token on these guys.
Yep, so we've got one there.
And then one there, just to remind ourselves.
And one there.
The 2 underneath are going to get squished on 2s. That's 2 absolutely smushed. They're magical attacks. Yep, so an AP3, strength 8.
No bonus saves for me.
2, 4, yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10 on 4-ups here that are underneath. 4 plus. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that have been hit. And then it's strength 4, though. Your toughness is 3, so 3's to wound. Just 2 at AP 1. So you do have your
6s.
Yeah, 6s.
6s. Here we go. Not neither. So
now
2 more dead.
You do have the lion banner, right?
I do, but that only makes them immune to fear and terror.
Oh, okay.
Not psychology or panic and break.
I did not know that.
So
Yeah.
that's a little bit disappointing.
There's a lot of things I don't know.
But this is a panic test.
Yes.
So Valor of Ages is valid.
Ooh,
So it means I do get a reroll if I fail it.
-1 because you're scared of my foes of the fallen skull foe.
Thankfully, my prince is in the unit.
Yep.
So he would be leadership 10. He's down to leadership 9.
right.
So here we go.
There we go. They're fine. They're not worried at all.
Wonderful.
Not worried at all. But good job. Good job on this turn. Killed 4 of them, right? I'm happy with
naughty
that.
screaming skull.
Yeah, naughty screaming skull. So that's all my shooting done, and that's everything else done because obviously they charged and they're in combat. So let's go on to combat. Should we just get this one over the way? Combat coming up. I deserve this. So let's begin.
Yes.
Let's begin.
So it is horrible.
I'm an idiot. Comment below, DC's an idiot. But this is a good showcase of what happens when you forget that something's got ethereal and you charge them in.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag it.
So we're going to attack with the front 2 ranks because we've got stabby spears.
Supporting attacks.
So that's 10 attacks.
Lovely.
9 plus the champion.
Yep, hitting on 3s.
So hitting you on 3s.
My weapon skill 2.
So that is a miss.
Lovely.
Everything else is thing. Now we're strength 3.
Toughness 3, so 4s.
4s again. That's terrible.
Okay, I like terrible.
That's terrible.
4?
So 4 of them. No AP.
No AP. Okay, and did you put your... He's
I'll do
next.
him.
Okay,
We'll do him
yeah.
next. It's easier.
Okay. Yep. So let's do no AP here, right? So they have light armor and shields, which is a 5-up. Nope. They are within the ward range of the light protection for 6s. So save 1. And now these are regens, which will count to combat res on 6s. So that's 1.
1. So 2 die.
So 2 die, but one of them does count for combat res. So I'll put a 1 here.
Okay. So now we'll just do the Archmage, just because. So he hits. We're doing him separately because he's got Ulfmar weapon.
Yes.
So he can re-roll his hits.
Which is nice.
Or re-roll his 1s to hit.
Yeah.
And no wounds.
Okay.
No wounds. So that's fine.
Combat res. Okay, let's start. You've done 2 wounds plus the regen wound.
Yep.
Then you have a banner.
Yes.
Then you have 2 ranks.
Yes.
Now at max.
Also have the war banner on.
And you have a war banner. Oh my god! And your closed order.
Yes.
Okay. I have a banner. I have closed order as well, and
So that's 6 dead ponies.
That's 6 dead ponies. So I've got. That's all 6.
Yeah.
That's all my ponies gone.
Yep.
You have. Yeah. Again, I deserve it. I can't say anything bad. I definitely deserve that because, folks, as well, just to rub salt in the wound, Andy did say prior, oh, don't forget they got a War Between Worlds. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then obviously the time between clips is longer. I was chatting away and I was like, right, I'm charging in.
There's a saying, never interrupt your foe when they're making a mistake.
Yeah, thanks for that. Let's move the dead and carry on fighting. I mean, the last bit of combat for the turn. And fear test, please.
Fear test.
Fear me. 6,
Nope,
7, 8.
fine.
Fine. Boo.
Just skin of the teeth, fine.
Yeah. Okay. So let us begin.
Let's hurt you. So the unit we have 3 in base to base.
Yeah.
And 1 supporting attack. So that's going to give me 8 attacks.
8 attacks.
So let's make sure we've got 8 dice. That's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
Right. So we are 3 to hit again.
3 to hit again.
That's horrible. I get to reroll my 1s, thankfully, because of my Ilthamar. That's good.
Okay.
So 1 miss.
Yep.
Now we don't get the benefit of lances because it's a continuing combat.
Yes, correct.
So I am only strength 3.
Oh, that's toughness 4. So 5s.
That's still not
2.
too bad.
That's what
2
you
of them. Yep.
No AP.
No, I don't think so because it's just hand weapons now.
That's 2 wounds though, but regen.
Still 2 wounds.
And that's him.
He's dead.
2 wounds remaining. He is gone.
So combat reform.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Let's go after the scorpion.
Yeah. Terror test forgotten here from the great old bone giant. Just roll it off.
Here we go. And he passes.
You're fine. Carry on. Strategy phase. Turn 2 for the elves. Look at that. Yay.
Here we go.
Thumbs up.
High magic.
Yes.
Striking again.
Here we go. Okay.
Right. So we are going to do
Drain magic.
drain magic. Because we're going to have fun and games here.
Of course we are.
Because we love it.
Right. Drain magic. Talk to me.
So, drain magic.
Let's do it.
Let's try. So, on a 9, at least I've got no frog things to worry about.
That's true.
And that is 6, 7, 8, and that takes me to 12.
Nothing. Not enough with my plus 4 though. So drain magic is in effect.
Yay!
I do get +1 whenever I start casting spells when I'm in range from him, which is nice. And I think you get +1 as well if you're within. There's 2 things it does, but obviously you're not within range.
Good.
It
Good.
does bound spells. I think it's friend or foe. You get bonuses. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let
Yes.
us begin with the rest of the strategy stuff. Anything else you need?
I'm going to do Shield of Safri again on these to give
Okay.
them their 5 up because again I still can't see
Yep.
any of my friendly units.
Ooh-hoo.
So here we go again on a 9.
Oof.
Yeah. So
Do you have anything else? Because I do have a Fated Dispel.
I
The next-
have again my Walk Between Worlds,
Right.
which I can do.
And that is in this phase, right?
No, that is in the movement phase because it's
So
a
I can
conveyance.
dispel that with my guy. So in this case, I'll just try and stop this with double 6. No, that was my Fated Dispel, folks, and no good. No, only once per turn, which I learned in the last battle report.
Yep.
Always learning in battle reports. That's how the best way to do it.
We're at school.
When thousands of people
We
are
are
watching.
at school.
So that's that. Let's go into charges. Coming up. Charges everywhere. Now, no fear test taken here because although he causes fear, he has a high unit strength, so it doesn't count. I quite like that because it doesn't like make fear crazy broken all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm scared all the time, even though
It used to be horrible for
yeah,
that.
6th edition was terrifying.
Yeah.
And over here, the same thing. He causes terror, but also causes fear. But again, they're not scared of one giant.
Nope.
They should be. Anyway, let's roll. So, what do you need for these guys?
Let's do the Dragon Princess
Oh,
first
fine.
because,
yeah, go
right.
on then.
So,
Oh, look, they're in. Don't even need your D6. Just get him in there.
yep.
My poor Scorpion. That's
Bye,
such a
Scorpion.
Stupid idea to bring him in. Again, more fantastic generalship from DC.
He's a great general
Wow.
when you're playing against him.
Yeah, of course. I just like my friends to come in to play and to win, so they feel good. They go home.
I will go home with a warm,
Yeah.
fuzzy, comfortable
Thanks.
feeling.
Exactly. Right, let's go with these guys.
So,
What do you need?
Spearmen. I don't know. Let's see.
That'll do it.
That's
So,
probably going to be it. That's
Yep.
9 inches, so
Exactly.
I think that is going
yeah,
to
I think
be
you're like a
more than
7
enough.
or I'm going to say 7 away. 7?
Yeah, look, there's 7 away.
Oh,
So
look at
9
that.
inches is in.
I
That's
eyeballed
great.
it.
Look at that. Good with
Yeah.
your good with your thing.
I'm actually terrible most of the time. I was lucky. So, Phoenix.
Frosty Phoenix
Let's bring the air conditioning.
is going to the chariot.
To the Dusty Boys.
Because I want to get rid of the possibility
Yeah.
of those.
He causes fear, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So cancelled out.
And
Wow, he's in. It was Swift Stride as well, right? Yeah.
Swift Stride, yeah.
Another D6. He's
Fly
in.
9, he's
Yeah,
plenty.
more than in. So we'll get those guys in. We'll do any kind of summary moves because, again, there's not much to be moved. And then we'll get to shooting and all that. Before I forget, obviously stand and shoot. So I'm just not used to the skeletons. Here we go. 5s. We have 2, and then 6s. No,
Nothing.
Now we carry on like nothing ever happened. Just came to my realization that they wouldn't have had to have taken a fear test when they fought that chariot because they outnumbered the chariot. So if you've commented, the algorithm thanks you, but I have noticed, I've learned.
I passed anyway.
You did.
It's all fine.
It's irrelevant, but still. People catch these things.
But it's a correction.
It's a correction.
It's a
But yeah,
correction
You never needed it.
and an admission of guilt.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Now, let's begin. End of the movement phase here. You're doing conveyance
Yep.
spell.
So we're going to try Walk Between Worlds again. That wonderful spell. And that is going off on, what's that, 8, so 12?
9,
No, that's gone. Because
Crushed
you're
it.
4 and 4.
4 and 4. Yeah, exactly. Ah, take that. Sir.
Straight dice roll.
Yeah, I like it. So, shooting.
Okay, so shooting. So we're going to open up with,
Yeah.
first of all, we're going to do the bolt thrower
Yep.
into your Tomb King.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So let's have a go. We're going to
big-
do a single shot.
Yep.
Because you're
toughness 6.
toughness 6. So
Yeah.
3's
Makes
to hit you.
Okay.
And we miss. So once again, the
Yep.
bolt thrower does what bolt thrower does well.
Exactly.
Never mind.
It's a small target, so.
Exactly. So now we're going to shoot with these. Now, 2 ranks, volley fire.
Yep.
So we're on 4 plus 3 from here.
Yep.
So
7 shots.
7 shots. So what's that? 3, 5, 7
Are
shots.
you half range?
Yes, we are
Nice.
going to be half range because there's 24 inch range. So
Yeah,
12
Warbows,
inches. No,
12
that's
inches, yeah.
not going to be half range, is
No.
it? So long range.
A couple inches out. Okay.
Long range.
Long
That's
range,
a good
so
call.
fours.
So 4s.
Nice. And now 6s. 6s.
And again, anybody that's watched any battle report with me in previously
Yeah.
knows that I don't roll 6s.
It's true. I'm happy for that.
And oof,
Oh,
I did
you can't say that. You can't say that. Right. So I take off the my character. as per the rules of the chariot mount. Counts as a chariot mount, folks, if you didn't know, rather than a monster-ridden thingy. So he has... you have no armor bane
No
on
armor
these guys,
bane
right?
on these.
Armor
No,
bane
they're
on the
normal
other ones.
bows. Yeah.
So I have heavy armor and shield, so I'm looking at 4 ups. So that's a save. And then I have a ward save, 6+, thanks to my light. No, and then I have regen of 5 up. We're fine. He laughs. 9 wounds anyway, absolute beast. That's all the shooting done.
Not shocked at all.
Yeah. Shooting done. Nothing else to do, right? So combat?
Yeah, combat it is.
Ooh.
So, yeah, quite easy.
Yeah. Is it? For us?
Kind of.
Combat. It's the air conditioning unit in the sky, stomping away at... Well, not stomping. That's stomping at the end. I just mean stomping in general.
We will stomp, though. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry
we
about
will
that.
stomp.
Thanks. So, let's begin. You obviously have a much higher initiative than me.
Yes. So,
+3 for the charge. Plus, probably have higher initiative anyway.
that's terrible rolling.
Any rerolls?
No rerolls. No.
Oh, wow, okay.
So 2 hits.
Yeah, and then
3s to hit.
strength
And
6.
Strength 6. So
2 to wound.
And that's 2. At -2. So that's straight to your shenanigans.
Ward saves. No. And regen. Yay! Save 1. So, but 1 still counts. And then we have 2 wounds left on this one. Okay. Now, I guess you would maximize, so you'd only have 2 of me fighting. That's fair, right? In the center?
Yes.
So, right. I couldn't find anywhere how these are resolved in terms of supporting attacks, because there are, and it's probably in there.
Split profile.
It's split profile, and I've read through that, and it doesn't say when you make a supporting attack. It does talk about supporting attacks, attacks in the front rank that aren't in base-to-base combat. You can only have to do 1.
Yes.
But of course, there's 2 guys on there and 2 horses. Is it just 1 attack per chariot, or is it 1 attack for each of them on the chariot? I don't know. I think it's probably 1 attack each, but that just sounds a little lackluster for a chariot.
I think it's 1 attack per profile.
Yeah.
So I if I'm being fair,
Yeah.
I'd say it's 1 supporting attack for the horse
and
one supporting attack for the charioteers.
Charioteer.
And that seems the fairest to me. Whether I'm right or wrong,
Yeah.
please comment and correct.
Yes.
Because we have had a very long and in-depth conversation about this.
We have. And I don't know what the results are. I'm going to read it one more time, and then I'll get my dice and we'll fight back. Okay, so you'd maximize like that because you had extra movement, so I would get these guys attacking. So this one doesn't attack. Now, I read it again, and Andy's read it again. And then we got people in the street, we got them in and said, hey, do you know what Warhammer is? Come check this rule out.
Yeah.
And they said, leave us alone.
We've grabbed random strangers, disrupted them whilst they were eating their dinner.
Exactly.
The whole kit and caboodle, we've,
done everything. And now, it says specifically, so maybe it is clearer than I thought, but it starts off with, they're made up of several models, but in terms of the unit, or the model itself, is 1 model.
It's 1 model.
So therefore, in base, because they're not in base to base, you get 1 attack. Well, for me, it's a little bit odd because it's a chariot with obviously 2 crew and 2 horses, which, all down to 1 attack. Then which one do you pick as a split profile?
Yeah.
Maybe you get to choose or pick the highest. I'm not entirely sure.
No. Then, as I rightly pointed out, even though I have already said I think it's 1 for the horses and 1 for the riders,
Yeah.
Cavalry don't get that for supporting attacks. It's only the rider.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it would make sense that it'd just be the 1.
surprise, surprise, I'm possibly wrong. But I'm a high elf player, so I like to cheat.
Yeah. So comment below what you think. But the consensus we're having is that you only get 1 supporting attack. And if you go like, that's obvious, mate, then, say it nicely so you don't hurt my feelings. Now, let's go. Let's start off with the ponies.
Yep.
We're looking for 5s to hit here.
Oof, that's
wow.
abnormal.
Okay. And now 6s. That's 1 wound so far.
1 of them. And there's no AP on this, is there?
There's no AP.
Right, so the Frost Phoenix is full plate.
Okay.
And it takes a wound.
Ooh. And then we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 with a champ, 8 with my supporting attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a supporting attack, hitting on 5s. I could do it all together, but wow. Okay, and then 6s. Oh god, 1 more 6. What is going on? What is going on?
And mighty 4.
Ah, you got it. Okay,
So terrible dice rolling.
You did a wound. Oh, you don't. Wait. You've got your stomps. You've got your
Oh
stomps.
yes, I have my stomp.
It's D3.
No, just 2. Stomp 2.
Oh, okay, stomp 2.
Only stomp 2.
So
So,
on 2s.
2s. That's
Just
one
one.
more.
5 up. No, and then 6 up ward save. No,
Nope.
and then regen 6 up. No, so
good.
down to 1 wound left on him. So you've done 2 wounds,
Yes.
and you closed order. Check that for
I
me.
need to double check. I think I am.
I have done a wound, right?
I am closed order.
Okay, so you have the closed order bonus. I did a wound,
Yes.
and I have a banner. So I lose by 1. I'm not indomitable, so I just lose a chariot. Like that. And I'll have to give ground because I'm unbreakable. So that's what happens when you give ground and you're undead. Back you go. Would you like to follow up? Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do that in a second. And then over here, let's get to combat on the left flank. My left flank, your right flank.
Yes.
It's Bone Giant time. And of course, the Spearmen go first with their lovely Elven initiative plus the charge and everything else.
Yes, exactly. Right, so there's only 6 of them because only the front rank that can fight.
Yep.
So here we go.
That is hitting on... You can't reroll 1s with these guys, right? They're
No,
just
no.
normal militia.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, is my dice.
This is what you're normally like, all right? So 1 hit.
So 1 hit.
Yep.
Now I need a 6 to wound. And we fail. So
Ooh.
this combat.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I was having fun not so long ago regarding my Sea Guard?
Yeah.
I think my Spearmen are about to get murdered.
I hope so. This will be delicious. Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s. Ah, boom.
That's good.
That is good. And then I have
You're going to be
2s. Going to shred 6.
4s. Was it you needed?
4, so I hit... Oh, did I
One
hit
was
once?
a 3. One
Sorry.
was a 3.
Sorry,
And
sorry.
you accused me
Yeah.
of cheating, everybody.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
AP2. So light armor shield goes straight through unless you have a ward save.
No, I don't. So
Alright.
that is 1 dead.
Yep. And then we have D3 stumps.
3 stumps. Oof.
Beautiful. And this is 2s. That's 2 wounds. And this is, I guess, a thunderstomp because he's a behemoth. So it's AP2.
So that's 2 more go through.
2 more go through. Okay.
See, I told you this was going to be horrible.
Combat res, you have a banner.
Yes.
You have 2 ranks.
And closed
Order. And I did 3 wounds.
Yep.
So I lost by 1, but I'm indomitable 2, so I don't lose any wounds. But I do have to give ground.
Yep.
So I'm back 2 inches. And then you come, and would you like to pursue?
Um,
Want to carry on fighting?
I'm just trying to think.
If you don't, I'll charge you.
What does the benefit of your charging do? Nothing. Really.
Yes, I have Unstoppable Assault, which is a rule he has.
So then I better follow up then.
Yeah, I'd follow up. Either way, you're probably a bit of bother.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to this one, coming up next.
Yes.
Here we go, fighting time. We've got 3 that are in base to base, and then 1 supporting attack.
Yep.
So that's what, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
8 attacks.
8 attacks going in, hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s, thanks to your nonsense.
So, rerolling the 1.
Lovely.
And that's a hit as well.
Okay.
Lovely. So I am strength of 5 because of the charge and the lance.
I'm toughness 5.
So 4s. Oof, that's terrible.
That's
so
3?
3 of them.
3 of them. And, okay, so I have, it's AP 1, right?
Yes.
So I have heavy armor, so it comes 6s. I save 2 of them. And then I have a ward save, because I'm within 18 inches of my light of protection. And then I have a regen of, still 6. No, so he takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
He takes a wound. He's down to 2 wounds remaining. Now you have your donkeys.
Yep, so 3 horses.
Yep, because they're +3 for the charge.
And that's a fail.
Okay.
So it's 2 of them.
I love it.
And now we're going to be 6s. Oh, no, 5s. Strength
6s.
3, 6s.
Yeah,
yeah,
toughness
6s.
5. Nothing. 1s will do nothing anyway. So, I get to fight back.
Yes, you do.
Okay, this is quite nice. So I have 4 attacks. I'm up to go 4, so I'm hitting on 4s. Okay, I like that. That is a lovely bout of attacks. I have poisoned attacks, I think. Let me check. Oh no, one of those can be a sting, which I'm not going to do because I want the AP. It says in combat, this model may choose to make one. So I choose not to because I'd rather the AP. And now I'm strength 5 to your toughness of 3.
3.
So 2s. Wow, no killing blow. Or killing blow I have, yeah, and Monster Slayer, so none of that. But AP2, please.
AP2, so that is
You have
going to be
4 ups?
3 ups, so
4 ups.
4.
No, because you have 2 ups with Barding, right? So then -2 to that.
True, yes,
4 ups.
that's force, yeah.
4 ups.
And 2 go.
2 are fine. So you've lost 1.
Dunk.
Ouch. Okay. I have stomps, D3 of them, which is 2. Strength 5, which is 2 wounds. No AP on this though, because they're not behemoths.
2 wounds and...
Just a monstrous creature. So you're 2 ups. Oh, you're fine. Okay, you did a wound.
Yes.
You have a banner. You're closed order?
Yes.
Okay. And I am, let me check, I'm closed order. I did a wound. So I lost by 1?
Yes.
Yeah, and I am indomitable. Am I? Yes,
Yes,
double 1. So I don't
indomitable.
lose a wound, but I do fall back 2 inches. Would you like to follow up?
Yes, because I don't want your chargy shenanigans.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Great. Okay, not too bad. Holding this line at least with my monstrous creatures, which is something. And I might be able to do a cheeky little. Oh no, I'm too far away. I think that's out of 12 to do my resurrection of some wounds.
Oof, oof.
Oof. But yeah. Anyway, that's that. Let us move on to my turn 3 coming up. Strategy phase for the Tomb Kings, and we're going to start off with a. I will be done because he is the boss man after all, and. He doesn't do it. He doesn't like it. None of that. No, none of that for him. That's not great. Then we're going to do Arise from the High Priest, and we're going to try and bring back some chariots because he is out of range to heal him. So, yeah, it just is within 12. So here we are. I'm going to do it on these chariots. And I need to take a leadership test. We're fine. And I get my wizard level back, which is 4. So I can't get extra wounds, but I will get, I guess I'll put him here because that's where he was before. Dink. And I get my chariot back, which is nice. It just kind of comes back out of the sand.
I'll kill him again next time.
Most likely. So then we go on to my hexes, because they're finally in range, people. We're going to finally see what this High Priest can do. We're going to start off with a Spirit Leech, which is 18-inch range, and we're going to put it onto the Sea Guard over there. And that goes off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would you like to try and stop that?
I can use my Fated Dispel, I suppose, for that.
If you wish to.
Because that one's not got the modifier on it, does it?
No, that's just a straight dice
So
for this turn.
I need a 12. Let's try the Fated Dispel.
You need 11. No, nothing, because I rolled a 10. So, Spirit Leech for you, sir. Enjoy. And then we've got the Yuskips. Yeah. Comment below. How do you pronounce that? It's Yuskifs. Incantation of Desiccation. And that's going on the White Lions. And that doesn't go off. Because even with my 4, that's an 8, and I needed a 10. Sad times, times.
11, remember.
True. Now I can then, therefore, sir, I can try a Curse of Years, right? Because I still have it.
Yes.
And I wasn't going to do this, folks, because once you do one of these hexes on a unit, then you can't do it on another unit again. So I might as well try. There's another 10. There we go.
I can't even dispel that.
That's beautiful. Oh, Curse of Years for you, which is nice. Now we go on to charges. And let me have a little think here, because I need to kind of do some measuring, do some check-in, and see what these units are going to be doing. Okay, this changed up my plans a little bit because my Will Be Done failed on me, and he didn't get the extra D3 movement I wanted. It kind of made this charge very, very difficult. I needed a 6 basically to do it, but I only need a 4 against the Phoenix, and I think if I kill the Phoenix and able to kind of spin and face the enemy, I can then take the charge from the White Lions, and I think I do okay there because it is a bit of a beast. And I do have the Potion of Speed, which is quite nice for a little bit of extra juice. So I need a 4+ here, so I'm still not, it could go terribly wrong. Yep, it's gone terribly wrong. So 6, 7, 8, 9 will not do it, and need a 10.
Does he not have Swift Stride or not?
He doesn't have Swift Stride, he's a big old donkey panther. So yeah, there's no...
Yeah. Okay, so...
I'm going to move forward 3, get in front of my... my infantry. This is how you don't general an army, folks.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You've just seen Tomb Kings fail.
Yeah. Rest of the movement coming up. Okay, shooting phase. I did Amanar about using the Light of Death, but no, the Light of Protection is too good. That's 6-up bubble, especially when there's lots of combat and stuff about to happen. I need that protection. So, Unquiet Spirits, though, from my High Priest into your White Lions. Let's see what. Let's have a look. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes off on an 8 to cast. So 10. Would you like to try and stop it, sir?
Yeah, why
So you
not?
just
Because
need
I
a-
can use my
yeah.
normal.
And you don't.
5,
Oh.
so that's 9.
Okay.
And you've got you
I
got
get-
10,
oh,
yes?
yeah.
Because it's +1
I get-
because of drain magic.
Oh, yes.
Because you've got a minus. You've got
I have
+1.
+1. Sorry, everybody, I forgot to mention. I get +1 from the Casket of Souls, be within 12 inches, but Drain Magic is plus
Minus
add 2.
2, yeah, add
so
2.
It adds 1, so I got 10,
So 10 you
which is
just
why I
got-
needed.
yeah.
Okay, great. So it's 3d6.
Math is hard.
Math is hard, especially when it's after work. 3d6 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, now this has actually worked quite well with Curse of Years. Strength 2, but to your toughness of 2.
Yes.
Oof. Okay, so we're looking for 4s. So that is only 4.
It's still enough.
That's 4. Yep, so 4, no armor saves allowed, but you can take ward saves and
Which-
regen as normal.
I don't have any.
Ah, okay.
Because they didn't have any.
That's
So
yep.
that's 4.
Now you don't take. Do you take panic test? Is that 25%? How many have you got there?
1, 2, well, there's
5, 10, 15,
20.
60. There's 20.
there was 20.
Okay,
there.
so you need 5 to do that. So
So
we'll
4,
go on to.
17. Oh, hold on, what's that here?
Nope.
No, there was 17. There was 20 to start with, wasn't there? So
Yes.
17. So
25% would be 4, 8, 12, 16. So
no,
you're fine.
just out.
Yeah, you're fine. So let's go into Screaming Skull. Ooh. I need to have a little think. Is it White Lion time or is it a Sea Dragon thing time? Not Sea Dragons, what are they called?
Sea Guard.
Yeah, there's no dragons there. As you could tell, it's Sea Guard time. The reason being, because they've got Spirit Leech on them, they might run away from this because they've taken Pang Test. That's if I can hit, of course. And, well,
No.
that goes 10 that way. Dunk, into the side.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, waste of time. Get up there, bam. And you don't, it's indirect fire, but you only reduce the ballistic skill on a hit.
Now, do you roll... Actually, do we need to roll the 10 inches and then the leadership bubble for it?
You do, yes. Okay.
So...
Let me do that. It's 3. There we go.
So,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Okay.
It's up there. Anything up there is really scary. But until then, we're totally fine. So, that wasn't too bad. Another 4 White Lions down. We like that. This is terrible. And, yeah. Did I mention movement? I shuffled them. And if I didn't, and it literally is the only unit I can move, I shuffled them. And he stayed put because I don't want him getting shot, charged, or killed. Although this is on the flank, it's not looking promising.
Coward! Fight me like an elf.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see about that. So let's go on to combat, and let's start off with the Phoenix. Here comes Refrigerator of Doom going in. Well, he didn't do much last turn, but let's see if he can put some work in this time. How many attacks?
4 attacks.
Okay, 4 attacks.
So 4 attacks, we are
Oh,
3.
that's what you want.
That's a bit better.
And now 2s.
2, exactly. And that is all 4.
Right, okay, so 4. And AP2 you said, so go
Yes.
straight on to ward save.
Yes.
Nothing. And then straight on to regen, which is 1.
1, so
So,
1 chariot.
1 chariot, but you still have 4 combat res.
Yep.
So I have, it's easier now, so none of this confusion of supporting attacks. Probably it's not even confusing, but you know, it's confusing for me and you because it's late. So we've got 6, let's just do the ponies first. And they are hitting on 5s. And that's a hit. And we need a 6. Nope. And then we've got 7 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks from the crew. And they are looking at 5s and 6s. Okay, that was a lot worse than last time. So
Brilliant.
I lost by...
Wait.
Oh, yes.
2 stomps.
Sorry about that.
That's 2 more.
2 more.
So
But
your
this
armour
is
save.
armor save. Followed by ward save. Hey, that is ridiculous.
Of course.
Tell you what, Casket of Souls worth every penny. Right, I have a banner, so that reduces by 1.
Yep.
And I'm open order, so I don't get anything else. You're
I'm
closed,
closed order.
So I'm back up to 4.
Yep.
So I lost 3, so I lose another one, which would be the... Oh, I think it's the musician next. The musician dies. And then we have... That's it, yeah. Musician dies and a wound goes over because it was
Yes.
4. So these down to 2. I'll put a little wound marker in a moment. Oh, you do it for me? Oh, you're too kind.
Look at this.
You're too kind.
Look at this. That's your. Which one's your champion? This one.
That's the champion, yeah.
So here then.
The shield at the back.
Okay.
So, and we move back to, because, we're scared.
Yep.
Well, we're not scared, we're just undead. Would you like to pursue? I guess charging might help. I don't really know. You get to go fight first anyway.
Yeah, and I also have a fight last aura. So anything that I'm in combat with in base-to-base touching is fight last.
Oh, right.
So
it's all me saying you go first and stuff is irrelevant anyway.
Yeah. Do I wish? No, I'm going to follow up.
Yeah,
I'm going to follow up.
Just finish the chariots off.
Yeah.
Finish it.
If not, they'll only charge me, and then I'll have to worry about impact.
That's true. All right, let's go into more favourable combat for me, and that's the Scorpion coming up next. Okay, here we go. Scorpion time. Let us begin.
So, Dragon Princes.
Dragon Princes.
3s to hit you.
Yep, lovely.
So let's see where we go.
No ones, but that's a good spread of hits.
It's a shame. I would prefer those to be 1s.
No lances now.
Yeah.
So 6s.
Strength 3. 6s. For an elite
Yeah,
cavalry.
such a wounding.
Elite cavalry. Well,
2, there you go. Look,
2.
I've only got 2 wounds left. It's AP 1, you said, right?
Not for hand weapons, lances.
Okay. So then 5 ups.
And of course. And of course.
Ponies.
Oh, yes.
I might have the same initiative as them, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
2 hits.
Okay.
I'm going to say yeah.
And then 6s.
And nothing.
Okay.
No ponies of doom.
No ponies of doom. 4s. Stomps. 1. Oh, no. No, I knew it was coming. Okay. I have Indomitable 1, I believe.
Yes.
Which basically I don't, because you have a banner, you did no wounds.
And I close rank though, so.
And, so I lose by
close
1?
order, so you lose by 1.
I lose by 1, but I have Indomitable 1.
You lose by 2.
I lose by 2, so I lose a wound.
Yes.
So I'm down to 1 wound, and I go back 2 inches, and then you go up 2 inches.
Now, hang on, is it my turn next, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, so I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to roll a leadership test because I'm impetuous.
Okay, yes, I need to restrain.
Yeah. And of course they just charge straight in.
Carry on. And I'm getting closer to my my high priest, who may be able to revive some wounds as I push back slowly. Last but not least, the fun combat, or at least I thought that one was going to be fun.
Yeah.
Fun combat, big bone giant versus little tiny people. El Bono versus the spears.
Pointy sticks.
Let's go. 11 attacks.
Right, 11 attacks. Here we go, because we're fighting in 2 ranks.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And that doesn't help me at all. Right,
okay.
So 3s.
That's good.
Now I get 6s. I need 6s next roll.
Hey, look, you've only got 4 wounds, and you've been rolling kind of hot in some 6s.
Here we go. Right, so 6s to wound.
Yep.
And
Yay!
Single one.
Yay, everybody. Clap.
Not a single one.
Clap emojis in chat. Right. Let's begin. 4s. And then 2s. Just 1 at AP2. So 1 dead.
So 1's dead.
And then D3 stumps for 3. And that's 2s.
Give me those 1s.
Every time.
2.
2 more. So I think it's the same again, right? But you're light infantry, so you need 5 in a rank. So let's work this out. I've killed 3.
Yep.
But you have a banner.
Yep.
You have a rank.
Yep.
I'm killed 3 and I'm closed order.
Yep.
So you have a banner, you have a rank, and you have closed order.
Yes.
But 4 doesn't count for a rank, it's 5 for regular infantry. So
I lose by 1.
you lose by 1. Brilliant. Now this is -1 plus another -1 because of terror. Because he's scary.
So -2, so I am on 6.
6, okay. Okay, 6, perfect. So you were just, you failed the modified. No, you haven't failed the modified. So you just give ground, right?
I just give ground.
Yeah, because if you did over 6, but under your normal leadership, you would have fallen back in good order.
Yes.
Otherwise, far exceed that, you would have run away. This is give ground.
Yep. So 2 inches back for the spearmen.
And I'm not big enough to make, in terms of unit strength, to make him run away. But I will follow.
Yep. Makes sense, because you don't want those sword.
Is it my turn next? No, it's not. It's your turn next.
It's my turn next.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to follow up.
Yes, because you don't want my nasty swordmasters to
Oh, I don't want any of that nonsense. I don't want any of that nonsense.
to come and say hello.
And that's it, right? That's the turn done. So the combat's done.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Yeah, not great for me. The middle ground has all gone a bit awry. I think it went downhill when my cavalry charged into an ethereal unit. Let's see how you get on.
Could be.
In your coming turn. Strategy phase. Here we go, turn 3 for the High Elves. And we're going to start off with a Wizardly Dispel of Curse of Years on the Lion people. The Lion folk.
White lions.
Yeah.
White lions for the trace. And that is 8,
Not
9,
plus,
10,
yeah.
11, 12.
That's it gone, because they only cast on 10. And that's how you dispel. Beautiful. Okay, so no Curse of Years on them, which is nice. Now,
cool.
this is one of the things I do like about the new Magic, is because it's layered, as it were.
Yeah.
That's now helped you in terms of stopping them from, because it was a -1 to their movement, which we charged
And their
harder.
weapon skill and things like that,
It's
yeah.
nice. I like it.
I think it flows a lot more. Rather
Yeah.
than being one alpha strike of magic at the beginning of every turn,
Yeah.
it flows
Yeah, I like
through the whole thing.
I like it.
It's nice.
I'm enjoying it so far. Anyway, let's begin with some more psychic shenanigans.
Horrible spells.
Or wizardly, I shouldn't say psychic. Wizardly shenanigans.
Drain magic is remain in play, so that carries on.
Yep.
Don't need to do anything with that. So now I'm going to play Fury of Cain.
I reach for the dice.
He reaches.
I reach for the dice.
Right, so here we go. Please get a double 6. Nope, I'll take 8.
I'll try though.
So that's 12.
Nope, that's not enough.
So, Fury of Cain goes onto the White Lions.
Yep.
This gives them +1 attack.
That's beautiful.
Extra attack.
Look at that.
And
Happiness all
now,
round.
Shield of Safri,
On that unit,
I'm going to put onto here.
Yep.
Because again, it's an enhancement, so I can't stack
Yep.
enhancements. So, whoops.
that's a 3 and a 5.
3 and a 5, horrible dice. So,
So you
yeah.
don't have any more magic this turn, right?
No,
so I might
no
as well
more.
just fated. Nope. Fated Dispel, no good. And that's the end of that. Okay.
So,
Great. Okay, so they got that. Now we go on to charges.
yes.
And I'm going to put you on the spot. You have to choose right now.
Well, obviously the White Lions.
Boo.
Let's go for the big panther dog thing.
Panther dog, panther donkey, the White Lions. We'll measure it up and go for a charge roll. So it's a 9-inch charge, and he needs basically a 4+ on 2 dice because he has movement 5. He did have movement 4 with the Curse of Years, but you were smart and you got rid of that.
Exactly. Now, we're also ignoring the terror that your donkey thing causes.
Yeah.
Because I have the lion banner, so I'm
Yeah.
immune to or automatically pass all fear and terror tests.
Donkey panther, please. Right.
So,
4.
that'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay, that's the only charge, right?
Yes, because everything else is unable to.
Okay, and it's my front arc, was what we noticed, so we'll go basically in this way and go dunk.
So he's going to just push up.
Like that, and
In
connect,
there.
and in he goes. I do have a potion of speed, so I will be probably drinking that to see if I can... well, actually, I might not need to, because your initiative 10 on your...
So my prince has the strike first word, which makes him initiative 10.
Yeah.
He's not using a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
So
It's
yes,
10 it is.
he's initiative 10.
And I'm only like initiative, I think, 4 or something.
The-
so even with my drinking potion, they're really good.
The White Lions themselves are going
now
to
they're
be...
Plus 1, 5 because of the elf. So you have Elven Reflexes, 1.
1.
3 for...
So they're going to be about initiative 8.
No, because you get heavy weapon. You got great weapons.
But they're great weapons.
So you got down to initiative 1.
1, so yes, they're initiative 5.
Yeah.
then.
Or maybe I need to drink my potion. I'll check. Anyway, we're going to shooting. No, remaining moves. Do you have any remaining moves? Yeah, probably do.
I do have a couple of little moves
Yeah.
to do.
I'm a little bit tweaking. We'll do a summary and catch you back in a second.
Yep.
Movement. I wanted the Bone Giant through the arch. The Swordmasters are triumphantly marching through the arch.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. If you're a high elf player. Now, and the archers have obviously moved up, not much else for them to do.
Nope.
And then we had the Sea Guard. They've also moved up.
Yes.
And done what they do of moving us.
Well, I can't shoot anything because everything's in the way.
Yeah. This is true. Everything is in the way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't shoot anything.
Yeah,
So
straight on to combat.
yeah.
Now, you've probably already commented, the potion of speed, I think it's a bit ridiculous. You have to take it in your command phase before anything else happens.
Well, it's called preparation.
Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, I can't take it because I thought you could just drink it before you start. I thought it'd be like, like Popeye, where you just eat
Spinach, can of spinach,
yeah.
and away he goes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You are undead.
The showdown. This one is big. I think if this goes down badly for me, I am in a lot of trouble. If it goes badly for you, I think you're in a lot of trouble.
Yes. Yeah. This is make or break for the game, I think.
Really. It's quite interesting. I quite like it. So we start off, of course, with the Prince at initiative 10. As I mentioned about my potion of speed stuff, it wouldn't even mattered, but I would have gone before the Lions if I could have done it, because they have initiative. They're on initiative 5. So I'm initiative 4. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's start off with the Prince. Okay,
so I'm normally weapon skill 7.
You become 6 because of my Shield of Pitra.
Yep. So
which is AP 1, -1 modifier to their weapon skill characteristic.
Brilliant. So I am going to be
4s
to hit
6 and 6s.
So
wow, 4 hits.
4 hits.
And now your strength 6 to my toughness of 6.
Yep. So that is 4s again. That is
2.
Good. So 2 of them. And
2.
these are -2.
So I have shield. I do it on him. So I have shield and heavy armor.
Yes.
So I now have 6s in this case. 6s. Oh, nothing.
Of course, because we forgot to mention, I'm using the Ogre Blade.
Yes. They would have known from the intro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also having the Ogre Blade. So, so that's missed. Then I have ward saves of 6. Oh, there's a ward save. And now I have a 5-up regen. No. So 1 wound.
So it's D3 wounds.
Oh, yes, D3, sorry.
Which is 3.
Big 3.
That's massive 3.
Big 3.
Right. So now the White Lions attack.
Yes. And now you have 7, right? Because the Fury King.
7, yes.
2 of them are supporting attacks only.
Exactly.
Okay.
So -1 weapon skill. So these are now going to be weapon skill 3, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Because they'd normally
5s
be a
then.
weapon skill 4.
5s then, I guess.
Let's just confirm.
Is weapon skill 3?
Yeah, I think it's... Oh, no, they're weapon skill 5. So they're down to weapon skill 4.
Okay.
So
against my weapon skill 6, I think that's still 5s.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's horrible. One of them.
Wow, it didn't matter anyway.
One of them, yeah. That's... Now, I am still strength 6.
Because you're strength 4 base, plus
strength
2 for great
4,
weapon.
plus 2 for the great weapon.
6 and 4s. That's a wound.
And this one is -3.
Wow. So 6-up ward save, 6-up regen. No.
That's one
Cut straight through.
wound.
So it's 4 wounds in total, down to 5 left, because he has 9 in total. Oof. Now I fight back.
This is where it hurts.
I hope so, but you never know. I'm weapon skill 6 to your weapon skill, a general weapon skill of...
Well, the unit's weapon skill
it's the majority,
is 5.
right? 5. 3s to hit. Okay, that's 3 hits. That's 3 hits, sir.
That's too many.
Ogre Blade, so I'm looking for 2s. Okay, so that's 2 AP 2. So
2 AP 2, so
magical
that
attacks, I guess. So
is straight through, because that's
Yep.
5, so it's 2, yeah.
So 2 dead. And then we have the guard on top. We have the guard. So they have 2 attacks at initiative 3. And that is 2 hits. Oof. And they have spears. So it's just their normal because they didn't charge. So strength 4, so 3s. That's 2 wounds, sir.
2 more.
They do have cleaving blow, but nothing on there.
Any AP on them?
They have hand weapons, so they would be AP 1 because they have Kofesh blades, and I guess I would
AP 1.
I would use that.
So 6s then.
6s.
Nope.
That's
That's
2
2 more.
Okay, I like this. Guess they have cavalry spears, which they wouldn't be using now.
No. I charged you, remember.
Yes, I forget these things. And then we've got the War Sphinx itself, which has 4 attacks. It's initiative 1, so it's very big and slow. And it's weapon skill 4. So I'm looking for, what's your weapon skill?
My weapon skill is 5.
Okay, so I'm looking for 4s. I'll reroll that. That's a bit cocked. It wanted to be a hit. And then I'm strength 5, so this is toughness 3, so 2 to wound.
So 2s.
So that's 2 wounds. And there's no AP on this, just Wicked Claws. Actually, Wicked Claws, AP 2, sorry.
AP 2, so that's 2 more.
Wow.
This has turned into a...
Stomp attacks.
Not what I wanted to see.
Stomp attacks D3. It's just the 1 at 2s, which is 1 more wound, and it's AP 2 because it's Behemoth.
Yep, so another one down.
But that's a non-magical attack, so...
I don't get any bonuses. It's a shooting attack, so they get it. Combat, they only get it.
I apologise.
So,
Right.
That's
Let's have a look.
Horrible bloodbath.
That is a bloodbath. Right, let us begin. We're both closed order, right? So there you go.
Yes.
Pop, pop. Then you have a banner,
Yes.
and you did 4 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, and you don't
Yes.
have any other ranks.
I've got no ranks now, no?
I know, the banner doesn't do anything other special, right?
No.
I have, how many have I killed?
You killed 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more dice. 6, 7. Look at that.
Yep.
Okay. So you lose by 2.
2.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yep. -2 to your leadership. I caused terror, so my extra -1 there as well. Oof. That was brutal.
So I am going to use stubborn.
Okay, yes.
And just fall back.
Ah, yes, okay. Yes, you can fall back. My unit strength is only my wounds characteristic, I believe, so I can't do anything there. So, yeah, you just give ground, right?
Yep.
Or is it fall back good, or it's give ground?
It's give ground, isn't it?
So move back 2 inches.
So I'm going to move back the 2, which I'm going to say is around about that.
Yep.
We'll measure it to be
And
sure.
it's my turn next, right?
Yes.
So if I charge, I would get a 2-inch increase in my initiative.
Yes.
So I'll do that. So
Okay.
at least, yeah, I think that makes more sense. So I'll wait and I'll charge next turn. Can't fail that. And I might charge them on the side as well. You never know. Or maybe they're front rank. I'm not quite sure yet. But that was big.
That was
big.
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I like Tomb Kings on War Sphinxes. That seems to be the way to go. So with that, let's go into my turn 4.
I still need to...
Oh, yeah,
We need
okay.
to do the rest of the combat.
Fine. I just got excited, okay?
Yeah.
Where's all your white lions gone, Andy? Hey, look, I take the wins where I can get them, okay?
To be fair, we did say,
Yeah,
let's see how...
this is how it goes down.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's
How
just-
devastating that
Yeah,
was.
That big old war, it's a beast.
Yep.
It's a beast. Now, let us begin with the Phoenix.
Yes.
So, fight last, of course, because your windy coldness.
Yep, here we go. So the air conditioning unit is
Yep.
going to
Hit
you
on
with 3.
3s, and then wound me on 2s.
Ooh,
That's
so
2
2.
wounds. Okay, go straight for my armor, but I do have 6 up, followed by 6 up regen. No, 1 wound. Okay. 1 wound left on him. And then I have 4 ponies, hitting on 5s. Nothing. And then I have 5 attacks, because I have my champion and standard left, and that's it. 5 attacks. That is 1 hit. And
No wounds.
no wound. Okay. So you killed 1. You're closed order.
Yep.
And I have a banner. So I crumble 1. So he crumbles. And then I fall back 2 inches. And would you like to
I am definitely going to
nudge, nudge?
nudge, nudge, nudge.
There we go. Okay.
He's going to slowly peck those chariots to death.
Did you do your stumps?
Oh no, I didn't.
There you go. So
two more wounds. So
2 6-ups, and then 2 6 regens. No, so 2 more wounds. He's down to 1 wound remaining.
hold on then. How does that
And then
calculate everything?
you would have. It would be another 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So combat res. So that'd be that.
that's him dead. Yes.
Boop. There we go. Nice and simple. That's why you don't forget your stumps, folks.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Right.
So now let's go on to. Let's do the scorpion. Should we do the scorpion?
Yeah. Let's do the Scorpion and the Dragon Princess.
Okay. So, Dragon Princes. What is your initiative for Dragon Prince? 4?
4.
Yeah. Higher than mine. My Tomb Scorpion is initiative 3. Okay.
Yeah. So those.
7 attacks.
So yep. Here we go. 3, 7 attacks. So we are hitting you on 3s.
Hit me on 3s.
So that is, again, no 1s.
Okay.
So I can't re-roll them. Never mind. 5s now, isn't it? Or 6s? Strength 3.
Yeah, 5. It'd be 6s because I am toughness 5.
So, 1 wound.
Yeah. It is definitely 6s. Let me quickly check. It got me thinking now. Yeah, it was 6s. And he's getting in my brain. Stop it.
Too many editions of Warhammer.
I know. No save, followed by a ward save because I'm within 18, followed by a regen. Nothing.
Yes, die!
That is the
Die,
Scorpion.
Scorpion, die!
Slain. He did okay. He held you off for a good couple of turns. Right, now we go on to the Bone Giant. So you have 11 attacks.
Yes, here we go.
Isn't that nice?
I think it's beautiful.
Yep. Get your twigs out.
Twigs.
Yep.
Twigs of Doom.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s. Oh, that's terrible.
No, that's fine.
No, it's
You only
terrible.
dropped a couple.
isn't it? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's actually,
Yeah.
looked worse than it was.
Exactly.
Now, 6s.
6s.
Oof, hello.
3 6s.
3 of them.
Right, I don't appreciate this.
I do.
Okay. Heavy armor. So
No.
I lost 3. And then I have a regen. And nothing. So I've lost 3 wounds. It says 1 there. But I think I had 4 remaining.
Yes, I think we took 1 off.
Yes.
Not...
I think so. That feels
Yeah.
right. I don't know why that's been knocked.
No.
So I lost 3 wounds, down to
Yep,
1.
so now you are down to 1.
Wow. Wow. Now I have 4 attacks back, hitting on force, and then looking for every time. So 1 dead, followed by stomp, behemoth stomp of 3. There we go. That might save my bacon. 3 more dead because it's AP2 because they're behemoth stomps. Okay, so
that's 4.
right. Let's do this. You did 3 wounds, and you have a banner, and you have a
Close order.
closed order,
Yep.
and you have 1 rank. Right?
Yep.
I killed 4. I have closed order. I lose by 1, but I'm indomitable 1.
Yep.
So I go back 2, and then you can pursue if you wish. Follow up, I should say, not pursue.
Yes, because it's your turn next.
Yes. So, yes, I would.
So, yeah, we'll keep...
Carry on, but I've only got
We'll
1
keep
left.
this
Oh,
this-
that was hideous.
inevitable chase
I know. That's an absolute slugfest over there. I like it, though. I like it. So, big moves in the centre ground here for the High Elves. Don't know if it's good or bad, but you've lost a lot of White Lions.
Yeah.
Let's see how the Tomb Kings can retaliate. Coming out. Strike like a cobra! Because it is the strategy phase, and my will be done, I will do it on my initiative. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I think he's got leadership 8, you know. I think he's got leadership 8.
Oh.
No, it's 10. Silly. Oh, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of vampires.
Yes.
Vampires leadership 8.
I'm sure it's only an 8.
Yeah.
But there's a misprint on the book.
It's 10. He's solid. So D3 initiative on him, because I'm obviously nice and easily in charge range, +2. So +2 initiative on him, and then I will be drinking the command phase my potion of speed, which is another D3 initiative, which is another 2. So it's 4, and plus initiative 4 to him. I should be 10 once I get my +2 in for moving.
Yep.
Because he's on initiative 4, +4 is 8, 9, 10. Ooh.
So you can fight at the same
At the
time
same
as my
time.
lord.
Yeah, exactly.
You can pretend you're an elf.
He was killing elves before you were even born, sir. Now, let us begin with some more shenanigans. Arise, I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and bring a wound back on the old big guy. That I fail, because he's only 8. So, yeah, there's no extra wounds for him, but that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a Spirit Leech Hex again, and we're going to put it onto your Sea Guard. And that, what's that? It's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It goes off. Would you like to try and stop Spirit Leech?
Ooh, this is the minus...
-2 to leadership.
-2 leadership character.
And you can't use your general's leadership on them.
So that would take them to leadership 6. And what did you roll? You rolled just literally...
I think I rolled a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I rolled a 10, but yeah, let's see what you roll first, and I'll check the clip if it's close.
We'll do the fated one.
Okay.
We'll do the fated dispel.
Fated.
And
It's in it, so you won't, yeah,
it's not going to matter.
because I passed the casting at least.
exactly.
So they are Spirit Leeched. Then we're going to cast ourselves a... I've got -1 strength and toughness, which I think I'll do, and I'll do that on the White Lions. Dun, dun, dun. Need a 10. And I... 6, yep, gets it with a 10, because he gets +4.
So-
sorry. He would be an 11,
Yes.
so I would need 10. Yeah, I get +1 here, but it's -2 there, because that's still going on.
Yeah.
So
so
that
it's 11,
doesn't
so
happen.
It's a fail.
Yep, that's a fail. So I'll try Curse of Years on them instead then. Curse of Years, and that's a fail.
It's even worse.
Wow, even worse. The magic is getting a bit crazy now. Okay, so that is all of my shenanigans to do in the strategy phase. Let us begin with charges. Pretty simple.
No charges.
No charges. Sorry, no charges.
No.
No charges. Let me just grab these over here, and I'll just bam, bam. There you go. So they're actually in the flank, which is beautiful, and then we have the Sphinx going in the front. You ignore terror still because of your banner, so I can't really fail these. So we're going to start off with the old Sphinx. He's in, and then
I'm sure there's something in the rulebook about double trips.
yeah.
Wounds.
Yeah, keep praying. And then we got them in as well. So
Yeah.
they will go like that and like that. And plenty of room to maximize a little bit.
This is going to hurt.
I hope so. I really hope so. Now, that is everything charge-wise. Now we go into movement, and you know what's going to happen? I'm going to move my priest out of the way from them. Catch you back in a second. So the High Priest has hightailed it over to here. Now we just have shooting, and I do have Unquiet Spirits, which is 15-inch range. Now he has 360 vision arc, which is something I didn't notice until just now, because he's in skirmish formation, which is another big handy thing of having them in skirmish formation. So 15 inches, am I 15 there? No,
just out.
Just out. 15 over here. So we'll try that. So we're going to shoot the knights with, am I 15 or am I just lying? Hold on. Am I just absolutely cheating here?
No, that's clearly out.
That's out. That's massively out. So we're...
My word, DC.
I'm sorry, everyone. Also not sorry. So this is +1, -1, because, the usual. So I normally need a 10 for this now because of the Drain magic, but I need a 9 because of the power of the Covenant of my shiny box over there. Well, that'll do it anyway. Unquiet Spirits into your Phoenix.
I'm going to try dispelling it.
That makes sense. Okay.
Because, I can. He's within range of doing it as a
Give
level 4 wizard. So that's another horrible fail.
So it's 3d6.
Into the murder chicken.
Yep, so that's 8, 9, 3, 6, 9. But I need 6s here. I need 6s. 1.
One of them.
1 wound. No armor saves, but you can take ward and regeneration if it has any.
It has none, so
okay. Just takes a wound.
Down to 3 wounds.
Cool. Big old freezer chicken takes a wound. I'll take that. That's not bad at all. Now, let's see if we can repeat. Now I can actually see through here, lovely, because you brought them nice and close to me. I can see the Sea Guard, so if I get a hit, it is an actual hit. Come on.
Come on, misfire.
Oh my word, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh, that's brilliant. Where's my tape measure?
That's not good.
Let's look at this. Because I'm really interested by this.
Yeah, I bet you are.
So it's 8 inches, right?
There's 10.
But minus your ballistic
Only
skills.
indirect fire, only when it's a hit marker.
Right.
Otherwise, it's full 10.
Okay, well, that lands directly on
top of my
on your Sphinx.
Wow, that is pretty shocking. Badonk. Okay, is it just a Sphinx? Does it get clip any of your guys?
From the middle of the base, 10 inches.
So yeah. Oh. Okay. Nasty. Right. Strength 8. So
3, 2.
Yep.
That's wound.
6 up ward save. No. This is, I think, D3 +1 wounds. I do have regen here. I think I do regen, then I do the wounds.
Yes.
Regen? No.
Nope.
Oh, no. D3 +1, 2 becomes 3. So 3 wounds down to 2. Oh, wow, that did not go well. That did not go well. But at least one thing, everything from 2d6 from that range of my enemies, which is 5, so just them, will have a -1 to their leadership.
That's fine.
We'll put a little token to remind ourselves. Ouch. Okay, that wasn't great. That wasn't great.
I found it quite amusing.
I bet you did. I bet you did. Okay, so with that, let's go on to combat, and let's start off with this one coming up. It's a rinse and repeat here. Combat with the Tomb King. He's now initiative 10, which is lovely, but so is the Prince. So we'll let the Prince go first, because it doesn't matter.
Why, thank you. A little bit of royalty.
Indeed.
Let's see. So 5 attacks, because Fury of Cain's still active.
Yep, hitting on 4s.
So hitting on 4s, that's 3.
Nice.
This might be enough.
Yeah.
Now we're wounding you on 4s.
Yes, because I'm toughness 6.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2.
Okay, so 6s. That's okay. And then followed by another ward save of 6, followed by a 5-up regen. Yay. But that counts in combat res, so put that there for combat res. Okay.
Does it count based on the multiple damage? Because it's a D3 damage.
Yes, it would, I guess.
So,
yes. So roll that.
That's
just 1.
Still 1.
Okay, but good to know. And
that's only just come up.
Yeah.
Well, it was a valid question.
Exactly, it is a valid question, sir. Okay, now your White Lions are initiative 1, but 2 because of, but I'll be going first because of my charges.
Yeah. I only get the initiative. Oh no, because it's still first round of combat because you charged me. Yes.
And you have your elven shenanigans.
Yes.
But anyway, we've got the Tomb King. He's hitting on 3s. That's beautiful. He's killing on 2s. That's, who is the 1s? Look, that's 2 dead.
Yep.
Then we have 2 Tomb Guard hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. And wounding on that, which is a cleaving blow, so another 1 dead. And then we have he'd be initiative 3 on the big Donkey Panther. So because of the charge, +2, so he has 4 attacks. And then we're looking at weapon skill 4 to your weapon skill of 5, right? So 5 4s, only 1 hit. And then strength 5, so 2s here. That's 1 wound, AP 2 because it's Wicked Claws.
So that's another one. Dead. Is it the banner I take off or is it the champion?
The banner, then the champion remains.
Yeah.
And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks from them, plus 1, 2, 3 more attacks from the supporting attacks here on this fighting rank. Hitting on your weapon skill?
It's 7.
6. Oh no, yeah, 7 in this case because it's only against I think my character.
Yes.
Fight. So I'm looking at 5s here, obviously.
DC. Come on,
Yeah. Have a heart. Strength 3 to your toughness of 4, I presume, Prince?
The Prince is toughness 4, yes.
So I'm looking for 5s. 3 wounds
3 wounds. That's horrible.
on the Prince. He's the only person I get attacked by on that flank. So
That's horrible.
yeah.
No, he's only toughness 3.
Oh, I think it was still 3 wounds anyway. Doesn't matter.
So
it matters not.
Apologise, everybody. That
Don't apologise.
I've got that wrong.
Don't let them win.
Right. So 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them.
AP.
No AP. It's
No
just,
AP.
they're just
So
spears.
he is full plate and a shield.
3 up.
So
Space Marine armor.
3 up. And he
Takes
takes
a
1.
wound.
So
Does he have
he's
a ward
down
save?
to he doesn't have a ward save.
okay.
Because I went full
Combat.
full
Can't
combat,
do that with the Tomb
nothing
King.
else. Right. So he has only 2 wounds left.
Stumpy stumps. 2 stumps. And...
Well, the stomps come after my last guy's attack.
Oh, sorry. There was 2 anyway.
2, so that's fine. So he's going to be dead no matter what here.
Yep.
So his attacks back into the War Sphinx. That's only 1 hit.
Yep.
And we are going to be 4s again to wound you. That's a wound.
Okay.
So that's -3.
Into him.
Yes.
So -3, so we have 6 up. And a 6 up, 5 up. Regen. No, it's another wound. So you're down
Another
to
wound.
1. That counts for 2 combat res. Okay. I think you've lost by a lot.
I've lost by lots.
So you've lost 4 guys? 4?
Yep.
4 guys. Then 5 guys, sorry, because there's 1 more that needs to be removed.
Oh, yes, that's true.
5. And I have a banner.
Yes.
I have 2 ranks. And I'm closed order. And I believe, let me just quickly check, because chariots are weirdly horde. Go figure. I guess you have to have big units. But skeleton warriors are also horde. That's another one. I did a wound on your
Lord, yeah.
on your lord. So add another dice there, which I don't have.
Well,
So
we add another dice.
Yep.
So I
you did
did
2
one,
wounds.
did 2 wounds.
Yep.
And I'm close order.
Close order. Yep. So yeah, it'd be like that. Because you had an extra 1 in there. So you did 2 wounds. Let's do it like this. And then
Yeah,
give
but
me one more
yeah,
dice.
it's
Give me
fine.
one more dice. There we go. Right. That is the combat resolution. So we have, take 2 off that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And of course terror for extra -1. So I believe you're double 1s to stick around, no matter what happens. So let's see what happens.
What does stubborn give me again?
You can only use that once per game.
No, I know. So he's run. Oh, I get to re-roll because Valor of Thing.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's just check the same bravery as the thing. I think it is. I'll come back in a second. I don't know if it's previous editions in my brain. I know me and Chris always played, home ruled it, but I don't want to do that straight away in a brand new games because yeah, that's.
I can't find it. There's no insane bravery in the
Yeah.
book that I can see. If somebody can find it,
Yeah.
please clip this
I'm just-
and
yeah.
tell us where.
I'm just thinking, yeah, it's probably just in my brain from other games, other formats, I don't know. I think maybe in 8th edition it was insane bravery and double 1s. Because in 6 it was auto break.
No, 8th there wasn't, but stubborn was different
thing.
in 8th.
Okay, maybe it's just 40k or something in my brain. I don't know. Either way, even if the dice he rolled meant he would normally fall back in good order, but however, of course, because I overwhelm him in significant numbers, he breaks and flees, so he will do so. So 2 dice, and you run from the biggest unit, which I think is this one.
Yep, so I run
you
this
run this way. Yep,
And I'm running 8.
nice. I will chase with the War Sphinx, and I'm running 6, and I'll chase with the skeletons. And I've got 8. Gotcha. There we go.
Except you can't catch me.
Oh, no? Oh, because I bump into
the
him?
Sphinx is in the way.
I see.
So
he runs.
See, I run 8.
Yep, spin him round. He's not gonna. He's running for his life.
So now you run
Sphinx
6.
Goes 6.
Which puts him
here.
Just there.
And then
they
8.
Cannot get 8.
Okay, let me check the rules on that one. Because I think if you catch it, if you can't get through, you still might catch them. We will check that. And then that's the end. Oh no, I was just saying that's my turn. We've got this one coming up. Let's see how Boney can do against the dwindling spears. So yeah, checked it, and it just says if you can't, because I went with him first, it bumps in. That would be that. So they bump into each other, and I think that's how we played it. So can't see anything otherwise about rolling, catching them in the pursuit. So happy days there for the Lord. Now let's go on to here.
Boney.
Boney's
got to bite it now.
He's got 1 wound left. So he might.
So
He might well do it.
Everything.
Yep. So you're hitting on 3s because your weapon skill is 4, right? So
yes, that's true.
And then you're looking for 6s. Not a 6. Oh. That is unfortunate. But I will try 4s. Okay, 2 as usual, and then 1. Where's the 1? There it is. So just 1.
And then your stomp.
3. There's 2, and then there's the 1. No, 2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
So this is going to end badly now for me.
I think so. So you have a banner and closed order.
Yes.
I have closed order. I have killed 1,
2, 3.
2, 3. Perfect. So that's it, yeah. So you lose by 2.
2.
-1 with terror.
-1 with terror, so I am leadership of 6.
Leadership 6?
No. 5.
5, okay. Well, you're definitely running. That's over your normal leadership. So
but Valor of Ages.
Brilliant, yes. Valor of Ages. 8. What's your normal leadership?
Hang on, it doesn't matter anyway, because it was cocked.
Oh, I see, okay.
It was cocked.
Your normal leadership is
7.
So you went over anyway. So you are
exactly.
running. You're fleeing.
Okay, here we go.
And
4.
Ooh.
That's not going to go well because that's
beautiful. Yay! We'll move him forward, and then it's your turn, right?
Yes.
Your turn 4 or turn 5?
Turn 4.
Yeah, I feel like we've been here for a long time.
We have.
So your turn coming up. Not bad for it. Swung around. This is the kind of game I like. It's swung around. It's all to play for. I've got 1 wound left on my poor donkey panda. He's a panda now, apparently. And and 1 wound on a bone giant. So there's a lot of points in those that you could take away. Let's see how we handle it as a high elf, huh?
This is gonna...
Crunch time here. Oof, right. Let's start. We'll start off with conjuration-y stuff first.
Yes.
Actually, you want to dispel, right?
Yes. So first of all, we're going to try dispelling Spirit Leech here.
Okay.
So that's 5, 9.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's dispelled.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
That's okay, sir.
Right, now we're going to go with
the usual.
Shield of Sapphire.
Yep.
We're going to cast this onto the Frost Phoenix.
Nice. What does that do again? Sorry.
So this is the 5-up ward save.
Lovely.
So 5-up ward, and this is a 9.
Yep.
So
nice.
That's, yep.
You can. Well, what else you've got? You've got that.
I've got Fury of Cain,
thing.
and but then the other one, Walk Between Worlds, is in the movement phase.
Okay.
So you can.
I can do that one again. So I'll try. I'll get rid of Fury of Cain first, so you can have that one.
So
wait, I can do a Fated Dispel.
Yep.
Because it's a different turn. No. So all yours.
Okay. Right. So Fury of Cain.
Here we go.
This is going to go on to the Sea Guard, hopefully.
Of course.
And that is 9.
That's 11. Boom. Crushed. Yes. Good job, High Priest.
Oof.
Oh, earning this dollar there.
I needed that one.
I know you did, yeah. I don't want you to have that one.
I needed that one.
Okay, so.
Okay.
That's all the shenanigans there.
We need to do a rally here, first of all. So he
rallies. He's fine.
Turns to face his...
In the movement phase, he will turn to face.
His
that's it, yeah.
His maker.
Yeah.
Or unmaker.
Unmaker.
As it should be.
That'd be a cool showdown. Okay, so with that, we go into charges.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to have a little think?
I would like to, yes.
Thinking time. Charges to declare. Drop them down. Drop them down, buddy.
Here we go.
Here we go. Boom. Going into my Casket of Souls. Now, I just checked. It's War Machine and it counts as wounds remaining. We have 4 wounds to your 3. Oh, wait, no. You're 2 each, right? Because you're horsey. So you're fine.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your count as 2.
Okay.
Rather
So
than
there we go. So
infantry
no
one.
fear test.
So no fear test. Lucky we did that right.
Right.
And the flank of my skeleton warriors. Now this will need a fear test.
Yes.
Because there's more of me than of you.
Okay, here we go. So we are now, because he's rallied, leadership 10.
Nice. Okay.
But we get to
Reroll?
No, because it's not a panic test. So fear tests.
Ouch. Ouch. Big. Fear comes in there, saving those skeleton warriors from.
Does that mean no charge?
Yes. It means you stand in fear and cower. Cower in fear, my friend. Yeah, big. That's big because I have 30 to your 19, I think, is in there.
Something silly like that.
Yeah. So they cause fear. They outnumber you, so you have to do fear test.
Oh dear.
Ouch. With the reroll as well. That is big. That's big. Anyway, let's roll off this one.
Okay.
You have Swift Stride. I don't know what you need, to be honest. I haven't measured it.
I need massive amounts of
Massive
dice.
amounts?
Massive amounts. So
I like massive amounts.
we are needing. So we're on an 8. So I need a 5.
Okay. Well, that's not massive. On 2 dice plus D6. There you go.
That's
There's your
fine.
5. And then
6.
Okay. So
that's fine. So
we're gonna
now
do-
we need to do a dangerous terrain test.
yeah, we're going to there. As we mentioned at the start, we're going to do dangerous terrain on the trees themselves. And as you go into the trees, it basically be connected to the casket. So 3 dangerous terrains, but you get to re-roll them, right?
Yes,
Nice.
I do. So 3 dangerous terrains,
fine.
and they're okay.
They're all fine. Nice. They charge in. That's going to be a cool fight. And that's it. That's all your charges, right?
Yes.
So remaining moves, we've got the 2 units over here. We'll give you a summary. It's got the Swordmasters and the Archers. We'll see where they move. And the big bird.
Yes.
And then we'll catch you back for any shooting and other bits. I guess the shooting is just him.
Yeah.
Oh no, they can shoot too.
Yeah, they're gonna try and save their bacon.
I like it. 8 shots going into my bone giant. This could put him out of his misery.
This isn't going to do anything, but we're going to have a
You
chuckle.
never know, right? So 3s.
So that's 4 hits.
Nice and close. And then we're looking at 6s.
Yeah, because we're only strength 4.
Yeah. Strength 4, the longbows. Yeah, but I'm tough as 6.
Yeah. 1.
1.
And that's armour bane as well.
Yeah, so go straight through his armour, so he's got a regen. Got him. The giant is slain. That is amazing. Elven Archers just putting it through his eye, and somehow, for some reason, going through his eye, finishes him off.
I was going to cross-pollinate with a little bit, of Lord of the Rings, but we'll leave that out. But it does still only count as 1.
Yeah, that still counts as 1. I forgot to mention the quite cool. The Swordmasters have marched through the arc, and we have, of course, Archers, you say, and then of course the Phoenix has got himself ready for charges for next turn, perhaps. So with that, let's go on to the last bit of shooting.
Bolt thrower,
and he's going to go straight into this War Sphinx, I imagine.
Yes,
with
absolutely.
1 remaining.
1 single shot.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
And then
4's to wound.
That's a wound.
It's going to be -3.
Okay, so go straight to
your ward save.
Yes, I'm in 18, right? Should be. That looks like 18, but we never know. We need to check.
We do need to check.
You always put it over there.
I know. I keep hiding my tape measure.
Pocket.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're good. 18? You could try. No, and then we have a regen 5 up.
No.
Oh, that's him.
Yes, because it's damage 2 as well.
Damage 2, and he's only have 1 wound left. Nothing I can do about that. That is...
Sphinx is dead.
That's big. That's a lot of points.
Sphinxisaurus.
That's a lot of points. Ouch. Okay, let's get into combat, and that's coming up next. Cavalry charge through the trees. I wouldn't call it woods. It's probably a bit, a couple of palm trees into the Casket of Souls. Now I've just checked up the stats of the Casket of Souls. I've just got Guardians with 4 attacks, which is quite nice, just like a generic. It doesn't have like individuals. So anyway, in you go.
Here we go then. Right, so 3's to hit.
3's to hit.
That's
good.
How you do it. That's beautiful.
And then
5's to wound.
I'm toughness 6, baby.
I'm really not liking these dragon pieces.
Ah, yeah.
And
5.
That
4
is
wounds.
Yeah, 4.
And Lancers don't do any armor being nonsense, right?
Nope, for this it's AP1.
AP1, and I've considered to have. I have 5 regen. And
Light armor.
Light armor. I guess
So
that's it.
no save. Straight to your regen.
Straight to my regen, which is 5 up. Okay. That's dead.
And that was that.
That's that, yeah. That is that. I actually magnetized him so I could put him on a base in the future. There you go. He just
that's,
skewered him off.
That's that.
Yeah, that's that. At this stage, I don't know what more I can do because I guess you would overrun into my.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause this will be destroyed as a war machine.
Can I overrun or wow?
I think so, right? Because you've just charged me.
Yeah.
And you've decimated the unit, so you can carry on an overrun. I believe so. Let's check.
Yes, let's check.
Okay, because that's big. Because if you kill him, if you're in combat with him, it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've removed the dead, and yes, you can indeed pursue, of course, overrun. You destroy the unit. So 2d6?
2d6, here we go.
Okay, so that's 4 plus a d6 modifier.
It's 2d6.
Oh, yes, of course it is.
It is 2d6, d6.
And then you get an extra d6.
Every time.
I know.
And another 6.
There you go.
So there we go.
They're in regardless.
Yep.
Bam. Okay. I mean, at this point, I've got a high priest in combat who is basically a human. That's how good he is at fighting. A basic human with a 5 up invulnerable saver, keep him alive, and a unit of skeleton warriors. I think I'm outnumbered in every regard. I think on my turn, my only thing is that I could potentially charge. Is he immune to anything?
No.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Well, actually, I don't cause terror. I'm thinking of my cavalry unit, which was gunned down and then hacked down after you shot 2 of them. So they cause fear, but that wouldn't matter in this case. So if I went in, let's do some calculations because me charging him is not going to really achieve much in the sense of.
Well, he's going to fight first, so he's going to be hitting 4 of you.
True. Yeah.
At weapon skill 7,
I'll have like 2 attacks back.
So it's going to be 2s and 2s.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
We'll count with some points now, and then we'll catch you back in a second.
Yep.
So we did a little rough points tallying with the banners included, of captured banners, everything else. It's brutal. It actually looks worse on paper than I feel like it was at some point in the game.
It's very true.
But I think it's because sometimes when you have models on low wound counts, like my Bone Giant and my War Sphinx, it looked as if wow, there's a lot going on. It could have turned. If the War Sphinx would have survived, it could have cut down your general, and then that's a lot of points saved there, like a lot of points, like 400 something points.
It's a big swing.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Points. It's a big swing in points.
It was actually that last turn that got me. If the Bone Giant was stuck around, that's 160 points. My Casket was like 135 points, and now with my High Priest about to get cut down by.
3 angry princes.
Yeah, 3 angry princes. They'll put the work in, to be fair. Though you're moaning,
yeah.
they've put the work in.
Yeah, I'll leave my whinging for a little later.
Exactly. But anyway, so I'll concede there because I can't possibly win. It's been a great game. And you have put the Tomb Guard back in their box for now, but the sands shall rise once more. Friendly fist bump.
We're going to enjoy the beach.
We are. Enjoy the beach. And let's talk about it. End of game conclusion. There it is, a victory to the High Elves. Yeah, well played.
It wasn't really in doubt. I mean, it's High Elves.
I mean, yeah, but they're not as. I don't think they're as crazy hot as they were in previous editions.
You're right. I think not having always strike first like they've had before, just the +1 initiative in the first round.
Yep.
It doesn't make them think the way that combat's worked out on initiative value, regardless of whatever based on the weapon.
Yeah, always strikes first stuff used to be really powerful. Right?
Yeah.
And I remember if you had always strike first and a higher initiative, you could re-roll 4 re-rolls.
Yes.
I think it was crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
It's toned them down, but I still think they're good. And despite all your whinging about Dragon Princes, they put the work in. They crushed. I think. Well, they got 75 points of a Scorpion. They got the whole chariot unit of what's that, 190 odd.
Yeah.
And they took out 135 point Casket Souls.
I mean, I can't complain really because yes, you're right. They did over the 4 turns.
Yeah.
The turn 1 charge was massive for them.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
And yes, they just kept on chunking away from there. But yeah, there are elements of them. I'll moan about second round of combat. They're only strength 3.
You just got to hit hard enough.
They're toughness 3. That for an elite heavy cavalry.
Yeah, I get you. Comment below what you think about Dragon Princes. It'd be good to have a little chat and see what people think about them, or how to potentially use them. Maybe there's certain banners or certain things you could tack in to to make them a bit more punchy.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go through, first of all, your MVP.
Dragon Princes.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't, they won an entire flank on their own, and then they started moving into the middle. It was.
For me, my MVP had to be, I think, the War Sphinx, just because that thing put out a lot of pain. That was a lot of pain. I like a Tomb King on top of that. You're a bit vulnerable in the sense of, if he's hidden amongst a big squad of 30, a regiment of 30 skeleton warriors, then you're not going to whittle them down as quickly, perhaps, with things like the bolt thrower hitting multiple wounds. And I didn't help my rock club, but then my Screaming Skull catapult,
dunking him on the head. Yeah. Actually, can I change the?
To your my Screaming Skull catapult. Thanks for that. But very funny. The game was super swingy. Another great game. I think that.
Do you know it was? I think up until that last turn,
it was big.
With the Sphinx and the Bone Giant both being on 1 wound each. If they'd have had a little bit more in them, it definitely wouldn't have gone the way it did.
It's a big swing of points. A lot of points I lost that turn. The big charge off with the cavalry. The fact that Cascade didn't really hold, I thought it might hold its own for a little bit. Like a turn or so. But no, it didn't. And then on top of that, my terrible error of charging those ethereal Sea Guard. What an idiot. Funny.
Play of the game.
Yeah.
Play of the
game. Not that I think they would have done too much. They're really a crap unit anyway, because you get like a handful of attacks.
Yeah.
They're strength 4, but they're rubbish weapon skill. They just look for their looks.
I agree. I think the Sea Guard would have seen them off anyway. Because they do what they're designed to do. They, fight in 2 ranks.
When I build out the Tomb Kings more, and I have more Tomb Kings to build out, I'm going to do more like Archers. I'm going to try and get some Tomb Guards. I really need a Herald with a BSB, because they stop the crumbling for a lot of D3, which is really handy in some respects. So there's some things I need to build on the list
as well. You need something that's going to hack units. You're missing that. You're missing the punch, because I think the biggest thing that you lacked was having your chariots being able to impact hit.
Yeah, that was a big one. Chariots aren't that great either. They're like chariots. I'm not a big fan. They're showing should fall.
No, but the impact hits would help.
Yeah, they'd help. They help.
Free hits is free hits.
Yeah.
The fact that I closed them out, I think that was damage that you couldn't put out.
No, it was big. It was big. It was great. And going forward, game-wise, I think, I don't know what I would have done differently. I would have perhaps been even more tentative with the chariots and just held them at the back for big long charges when you come in, rather than trying to get forward, get into that kind of teasing range of you charging me, but me trying to get charged on you. Don't do that. Just wait. Wait for them. Bring the rest of the troops forward, and then come in on the flanks with those. Anyway. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I think as it's my 5th army now I've played. Every single game I've played a different army, so sorry if I got anything wrong. I don't think I did, but there probably was a rule I missed here or there, or in general in the game. But hey,
I think considering you've been shepherding me through this game as well, I'll give you some slack.
Thanks. For now, a little bit, a little bit. Anyway, so thank you very much to come in, Andy, and play.
You're very welcome.
A lot of fun. We'll have you back in when you're painting lizard men here. Lizard Men, I can't wait. I hope to see him on the channel very soon, because you'll get painting, won't you?
Yes, boss.
And if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. If you're not, because it really helps us out, give it a thumbs up and all the usual stuff. And we also don't forget we have the membership button, because we're going to be having content on there soon for the old world. So I'm thinking the idea of narrative campaigns, make it a bit more because it's more investment in terms of time and effort, but I think there's good value in that sense, and people like narrative campaigns.
I think a bit of narrative is always good.
Yeah,
a bit of a story to build behind.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, if you like that, actually comment below, let me know, say yay narrative or something, and I will get the hint. Or no narrative, and then I'll get the hint. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again very, very soon.